trapped in the darkest depths of the Underdark, where madness festers, demons rule. A band of unlikely heroes must escape imprisonment, only to return again to survive unspeakable horrors and fight their way back to the light. But the Underdark doesn't let go so easily. This is Out of the Abyss.
Last time, as you returned from your expedition and your defeat of Zargdamoy and Juablex, losing two of your allies in Brand and Amber Eyes. Please hold the applause, Riddle. I know. You guys found yourselves at the tower and in a position of not downtime, not rest, but in a need for planning. And you took the time to do so. You came up with some ideas and some plans. Thedos and Driddle went off on their own to go get a hold of Gromp Bandre, whether that's physically or vocally. You, Valencia and Taran, Thor, Juliak, and the NPCs mostly stayed behind. Dritz did go off to Graven Hollow to do some research. But the majority of you guys stayed behind to look into the components that go towards Demogorgon. And Valencia had a marvelous idea of giving the Fraz Blue gem to an Archdevil. There was also a lot of other research done. Taran has been slaving over the books, trying to find something out about this mysterious third party that is interfering and pulling strings behind the scenes. Some things were found about Vizarin's, I don't want to say adventures, Vizarin's discoveries and digging into other worlds. Not other planes, but other dimensions, other material planes. To name a few, there was Eberron and Oerth and Exandria, Crane. And these places that he visited were in dreams, brought on by the Dream of the Blue Veil spell, which you learned that the material component for the spell was something from that world. You also found that that spell, Dream of the Blue Veil, was authored by the Great Witch of Oerth, Tasha herself. So now that kind of answers the question of who the woman's handwriting is in that book. But from there, you guys are more than welcome to continue researching in the tower. Driddle will get to you in a minute. But Valencia, Thor, what are you all doing with this information?
I think for now, Thor, if you don't mind, I would prefer not reading the spell. Like, oh, man. Well, we already know her name, huh?
I think that Thor would know of her, yeah. Thor seems to have the most extraplanar and extra-dimensional knowledge of the group. His experience in the Feywild and the Shadowfell and kind of hopping between planes has been conducive to that.
Okay. Then, well, because I had no idea who this person was. Thor, if you can tell us what you know, like what would motivate her to remotely come and interfere with what we're doing?
Not interfere. Both her and Gratz have an idea of that they're going to betray each other, but they're probably the closest beings to lovers that either of them have ever had. And Fraz, well, he's the third party that also likes Tasha, but those feelings weren't quite reciprocated. And so, I don't think she would interfere with any of the things that have been going on. And if she were, she would be helping Gratz rather than necessarily hindering him. They've rescued each other in the multiple times in the past before. So I don't see her interfering. I would say more of her thing is, if anything, a quest for knowledge that's happening similar to us and just finding out these third parties. It's a quest for power, and I assume Gratz has been doing things in that regard as well.
So then you don't believe her to be the person that third party.
No. I would say her concerns are more arcane in nature. She might be doing some things that are manipulating events around us, but she is not the one interfering with demon lords, at least from what I've heard of her.
So then we have multiple beings possibly surrounding us, or at least trying to influence what we do.
Based on what I have found and discovered on my own so far, there's clearly a being that is interfering with the demon lords, particularly only in the astral plane, hence the intelligence checks, and only where we've been seeing them, which are dreams, for example. They could be dimensional, not just astral planar, but also other dimensions. That's another possibility. Then there's the other beings that are influencing Lolth, who actually cause these sequence of events to initiate. And so, of right now, beings that are against demon lords, but also influencing their materialization on this plane, would suggest to me there are at least two parties, but I have not found a common ground between the two.
You said in dreams, right?
Correct. That was what I've been seeing. What everyone has so far relayed to me is that when they have experienced that bout of potential madness and seen the demon lords, the ones that have interfered, and the one I clearly saw when you're in the astral plane, occurred more of almost an intelligence level of, rather than anything wisdom based or more arcane magics than anything else. And that suggests to me something only in the astral plane or dimensional beings.
When Taran showed me the book, there was so she's kind of saying this to Thor, kind of thinking about it. I felt like there was a voice telling me to stop. I thought it was me thinking it.
And not necessarily telling you to stop. It was more so telling you that just to keep things secret.
And yeah, with like that kind of explanation to Thor, is it just in dreams? Or have I finally cracked?
Well, that's the issue here. There's too much madness at play to tell me if you are experiencing a source from the demon lords, a source from these planar beings, or something else entirely. Or is it something innate? You could literally be going mad too. That is also a possibility. We are simply lacking in information, and the only way I see how that we can get more information is to move along the quest that all these beings seem to be guiding us, which is to end the demon lords, because they call them here for them to be banished back, and the other ones seem to be interfering enough to help us do what we need to do. So either way, the one or multiple parties that are influencing the actions of this realm want us to win, or at least fight more demon lords. And so that if we do what they are wishing us to do, I assume they'll meet us rather than we meet them anytime soon.
Well, we were called to defeat the demon lords, and obviously that's a worthy goal with plenty of benefits for us on the material plane. I'm just worried now that we've been maneuvering into doing something good. Inherently, getting rid of the demon lords is good. Opening a way for something bigger.
Completely. That is almost a guarantee that is happening. For no one sets up demon lords and against adventurers like ourselves without at least some goal of making it to their advantage. And so that's the other thing we have to consider. At least one of the parties involved, if there are more than one or not, wanted the demon lords here. And so that would mean they would be risking the material plane as it is to potential demon lord shenanigans and victories. There's no guarantee that we would win against them unless fate's ordained it. Even then, demon lord's manipulation, it's a high risk to take. And so the question begets, who would benefit from having demon lords in place here, whether or not they die here? So to put it another way, if we don't win, who still stands to benefit either way?
Good question.
Well, not winning isn't an option for us, so...
Obviously, so, as I said, our best option, and quite frankly our only option, is to forge on ahead and kill some more demon lords. And as I mentioned earlier before, my personal preference is Grast, just because we do have a way of slowing down his return. And I have, for some reason, I can't shake the feeling that he's the biggest nuisance of the demon lords to everyone else. The other demon lords are more concerned with their own affairs. He is more concerned with all of ours.
I think the Trishak would pipe up and say, I agree with that, but, well, and I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Let me state that. I agree. I think that Demogorgon is more of a detriment to the world as a whole. Grotz is a very present issue, but, Demogorgon left unchecked could mean the bloody destruction of all of the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, completely. But based on what we know, we are still looking up or need to research what we need to slay Demogorgon. We don't even know what we need for that to occur. And so, in the meantime, to make progress, I was suggesting Graz.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
then along the way, as our research continues, yeah.
Yes, well, I mean, for Graz, well, we have the ingredient, I suppose. It might not be bad to try and get a backup for that one, but for Demogorgon, it was the horn of an unslain pit fiend, and not Balor, right? Pit fiend.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, and the blood of the fallen priest, whatever that might mean, and the tooth of an Etin, and well, if we survive the meeting with Lady Zariel, perhaps we can have at least 2 of those.
Exactly, and so we can still progress with either way. I was suggesting more of, let's get rid of one of the annoyances that keeps on bothering us.
I think I'd use a bigger word than annoyance for Graz, but I get your meaning.
Yes. If we can get rid of him, we don't have to watch our backs as keenly, because from what I've heard so far of your tales and what I know of Demogorgon, he isn't one to do subtleties behind one's back. If he's coming, we're going to see him coming. And so that may be a better approach, is we can get rid of Graz, we can focus our efforts on Demogorgon, and then Fraz, well, we have a deal, and I just need to remind him of our deal, and hopefully he'll still acquiesce.
Well, we have...
The deal has been made. Don't get me wrong, the deal has been made. It's just, if I kill him inside that gem, he'll just reappear somewhere else, and I've got to do it all over again. Unless Driddle, you have an idea, or, well, I don't know if Driddle's here, sorry.
Driddle is not, no.
Okay. Well, if our arcane friend Driddle could help us here, we would need some means of tracking his essence, for lack of a better term, to wherever it may reconstruct across the material plane, because that is where he will reconstruct. And if we can find out where that is, then I can finish our end of the deal, and he'll appreciate it if we know that if we have delayed Graz even further, that means we can get rid of some of the demon lords, because Fraz will sort of run havoc in the abyss.
I don't know if Thor, you know that I'm planning on giving the gem to Zariel, don't you?
Yes, I fully expect, but the thing is, we do need to get rid of Fraz at one point too.
Well,
There he is.
I think that's the plan, is to give the gem to Zariel and let her hold on to Fraz for the foreseen future, yeah. But as you guys carry on discussing that, Thor.
No, the only thing I was going to say, either way, that's something, a deal we can still, deal has been made is my point. If it ever occurs, I would like to know if he ever escapes. Because I don't want to be a downer, but the Zariel does report to someone now who is also known quite well for deception. And if Fraz should ever escape, either with his involvement or not, we need to know. That is the only thing I was going to caveat with, and that if he ever does get out, the deal isn't made, we still have another way of helping ourselves should that happen.
Okay. With that, let's jump over to Driddle and Thavos real quick.
Yes! Oh, the roleplay warm-up. Davos, you missed a good one.
Yeah. Hey, Thavos.
Oh no.
Take a second and describe what is your character's current goal summed up in one sentence.
Uh-oh.
Kill everyone.
You can be as discreet about this as you want. You don't have to be completely
Okay,
forthcoming.
just lie, bro.
Current? Like what I'm working at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Balls in your court.
I'll be lame and be more discreet than overt.
Yeah, I figured.
Increasing power.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Hey.
I've got irons in the fire, and if I spill too much, it's not gonna happen.
I know. Believe me, so do I. So, as you guys sit and kind of watch Grumph pack up his things, as he takes a few hours to do so, are you guys having any conversation between the two of you? Any more conversation with Grumph? What are you guys doing?
Well, we long rested, right? Was this before or after that? Because I was gonna. Because I need to sleep before we leave.
I gotcha. Well, I guess where you're a drow, you only need 4 hours. So yeah, you are all elves. You freaking pointy-eared bums. Yeah. You guys can take a long rest. Sure. As Grumph packs his things.
Alrighty.
I don't need it, so I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's just throwing like mushrooms and stuff, all those weird material components.
Yeah. If he starts to cast a spell, I'll hit him.
Yeah, really hard.
Well, I assume you're keeping a spellbook from him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did steal it.
Oh, shoot. I
And
sent you all the spells in it, dang it.
we took his spell book, and he does material components, so I'm gonna try and... I guess I don't know what material components go into like a teleport or something. I'm gonna try and make sure that he gives them to me.
Oh,
He packs them, but I have them, so he can't cast them.
Yeah.
I could probably let you know. I don't think there's material components for teleport. I think you just shout something. So get ready to just duct tape his mouth.
I want to say there's somatic involved as well. Let me check.
Let's see.
So I'll just spend however many hours it takes to
Wild.
just ready action to hit him on the head with a stick.
Well,
I mean,
he's not.
without the
go
spellbook, he can't cast it at all. So just make sure he doesn't grab it.
Unless he has it memorized.
True.
It's true, which he doesn't try and cast anything. So, you guys he's kind of keeping to himself and staying quiet unless you bother him. So, takes about that for. Oh, go ahead.
I have a couple things I want to talk to Driddle about, but he needs his sleep. He's a sleepy boy.
Oh yeah,
So
well it's only 4 hours, so you can. I mean, are the elves completely asleep, or are they just laying down?
It's kind of like a dream-like trance.
All right.
He's a sleepy boy. It's not pressing.
Yeah. Well, we can say that 4 hours go by and Driddle arises fully invigorated and rejuvenated.
What did you need, Davos?
It's like you had some. You asked some pretty pointed questions about that woman who visited Grumph. Do you have? Like, is that something I need to know about? Something I need to worry about? Or, cause to me, it just seemed like a random woman pressing the wizard for his teleportation abilities. Which, we do that to you all the time. Is that weird?
I just thought it was interesting that she came a few hours before or after Grotz. I had originally assumed they'd come together, but Grumph had clarified that they were 2 separate people. I just thought it was interesting that she also sought out Grumph, who has been in hiding for a while.
True.
I would just keep that on the back burner. Because obviously she knew he was able to teleport people, but from what we know, he's been laying low in Luskan for a while, so I don't...
Not very well if so many people found him.
From the background you hear, been trying to, yes!
Shut up, you! And then how she had him teleport her to somewhere close to...
Blingdenstone.
Blingdenstone?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have the map somewhere, I could look, but how close is Orage to Blingdenstone?
I think Blingdenstone is going to be the closest large city to Orage. Let me find out.
Don't look into it, dude. It's just travel opportunities. Grumph was giving away pamphlets on the street.
He was advertising?
Yeah.
Not in Underdark yet. Hold on.
I have these maps somewhere.
Underdark tourism isn't doing so well these days. You know, with all the demons, so he's just trying to bustle some people back down there.
From Blingdenstone to At a normal walking pace, about a week, about 7 days. Yeah.
Okay, but it is the closest city.
Yeah, Blending and Menzoberranzan are kind of, they make a triangle with the Tower of Vengeance. So yeah.
Well, something to look out for. Okay. Other than that, no, I don't think so. I think I'm good.
I think I'm ready to go too. If you didn't mind, I was going to make a stop near Neverwinter and go visit that wizard again.
I also need to talk to a wizard, so fortuitous.
Great. Is Neverwinter like near Luskan?
I believe. Hold on. Or am I thinking of Waterdeep? Oh yeah, Neverwinter is just south of Luskan, only about 4 or 5 days south.
Okay, well that's still way out of my lazy meter for walking. Yeah, I mean we have that guy's tuning forks from last time that we bought off him, and all his other random junk scrolls. I will teleport there. Come on, Gromp, we're making a slight detour before we go back.
Oh, marvelous. Okay, and you take off towards this other mage. I don't recall if I ever gave him a name. We're going to say no. And
I don't think so. I think I just harassed him for 5 minutes every time, so...
Probably. Are you teleporting into the store or just outside the store?
Just outside.
Okay. Yeah. You are.
And just because it might sway some decisions I have in a few minutes. What are Gromp's 7th level spells that he has in his book? Just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Or 7th or 8th, I guess. So, what do you need to buy from this guy, Davos?
I have some items that he might have for me.
Oh yeah, that guy has a bunch of stuff. He had a whole, like, wardrobe full of tuning forks.
Odds and ends that weren't worth bothering the Bragans, but still would be useful.
As far as 7th level go, he has Delayed Blast Fireball, Etherealness, Plane Shift, Teleport. Yeah, that's all for 7th level. And as far as 8th level goes, I think that he would have Demiplane. No, not Demiplane. I'm sorry. Maze.
Okay. My question has been answered.
Okay.
Alright then, I'll leave you to it. Do you want to take Gromp with you in there? Or would you prefer if he stay outside?
I will take Gromp. This might be a learning experience for him.
Alright, I'll let you go do it. There's good luck finding whatever you need. Do you need money? I don't really have a lot for loaning right now.
I think I'll be okay.
Don't kill
did
him,
you need...
please.
Yeah, well, that's what we were talking about, but we were just...
Yeah, we were discussing it.
Because we're broke, but he's also black mane.
Freaking murder hobos.
I guess I should ask, is that on the table?
Now,
Can I kill the wizard?
This is coming from Blackmane, who has murder hoboed quite the number of wizards this campaign.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking earlier, how would this campaign have gone if Vizerin was still alive today? He probably would have gotten things a lot easier done, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe, but also...
I mean, okay, but we don't need to kill him. We were also discussing just robbing him blind. Like, he's alive, but...
I mean, that's up to you guys. Everything's on the table. As long as your dice are on the table, everything's on the table.
Alright, just call if you need help, Davos. I just gotta get one quick thing sorted out first.
Okay, so we'll stick with Davos first as you guys enter the store. That same, I think it was a middle-aged elf man. Yeah, I think it was a sun elf. You enter and he looks over his shoulder and sees you and gives a nod. Sees Gromp and kind of doesn't like he doesn't have a look of recognition. More like, oh, a drow, great.
Oh, he's not disguised anymore. Oh yeah, we took his spellbook. He can't cast it.
Okay. Davos, what's up?
I guess, has a dawn passed since I beat up Gromp that first time?
No.
No? Shoot.
It's getting very close to... actually, no, this would be dawn, because you teleported up and it was, like, middle of the night, so...
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I'll walk in. You're actually gonna kill him.
Once this is used, it can't be used till the next dawn. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait right outside and, like, peek and see what they're doing from the window.
I'll go in with my detect magic and look around, because I don't really want to... that's why I'm killing him.
Detect magic's gonna give you like an earache, dude.
Yeah, but I have it on always.
It's
So.
like a dog
That's
whistle.
true. You use your detect magic and it's up. Again, he has these 3 like wardrobe type cabinets that are giving off very, very strong magical vibes, and then he has the bargain bin, and there's really nothing else out. If you remember last time you were here, he kind of like, what's the
Narnia'd?
Yeah, kind of Narnia. There's another piece of media that I'm thinking of that I can't think of.
Room of requirement, maybe?
Kind of. Every time he closed and opened the cabinet doors, there was something different inside.
Oh yeah, and it was like the thing that the customer was asking for. I remember that with the tuning forks.
Yeah.
Right. That might make it hard to rob him. I don't know
was
how
like
that
a
works.
Mary Poppins bag. Just wish for whatever you want, and then kill him right afterwards.
Because, like, I actually don't have any gold, so...
Yeah, we're 2 broke people.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
hey,
I mean,
hey, Gromp, what's in your pockets? You got cash up?
are you acting all? I mean, he says currently nothing. You have all my things.
Oh, how much gold did Gromp have on him?
Well, he didn't bring any gold with him.
Okay, we're dirt broke.
Yeah. Are
He
you
did not
acting
do the
like?
whole on the run thing very well.
Yeah. Are you acting all weird? Like you just kind of walked into this store and just started looking at him, like.
No, I'll go up and ask him. It's like, so I've been in the market for a ring of mind shielding. Do you happen to have one?
Oh, I'm sure I do somewhere. Let me look. And this table he's behind, he starts opening drawers, and they do the exact same thing with the cabinets too. He opens them, it's full of looks like magical stones, and he closes them. Opens them again. It's we'll say arrows. Closes it, opens it again, and now there's rings. Flips through some and says, yes, here's one. Holds it up for you.
Sending out prayers to the shopkeep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go up and I'll look at it and think, about how much would that run me?
That's a very good question, and I don't... Hold on. I have... 1 second.
The answer doesn't really matter, so...
I know.
Oh,
he'll
no.
say... He'll say 2,500, but I'm going to change that here in a second once I actually find my inventory.
Here's the answer. 900 points of necrotic damage.
I hate that response so much.
What, the answer doesn't really matter? He's such a casual domestic terrorist.
Hold on. Now, Thanos, because you are definitely... Oh, yeah, go ahead, Thor.
I was gonna say, technically Davos can pay. Doesn't he have those gems on his little, like, paladin thing that he typically uses to revivify?
Yeah, I guess I do have 2 diamonds left.
Hey, if you have any
That's
random
true.
like magical crap, he also takes trade-ins from last time. Give him the immovable rod I gave you, and just see
Oh,
if
I forgot I had that.
yeah,
You could go for a trade.
yeah, we found it in the garbage heaps of Gracklestug.
I do have a few magic items I could trade if I...
if you want
There's
some
no reason to
more,
go murder hobo. There
I do
really isn't,
still have the
Davos.
Staff of Withering and a few other things
There
that
isn't
Jarlaxle
a
was
reason
carrying.
to not go murder hobo either.
There is. He's just an innocent man at a store.
Oh wait, maybe we could try to pawn off Jarlaxle's soul.
Or does one? I want to say something. Sorry.
Go ahead,
can you
Thor.
hear me?
Go ahead, Thor. Yeah, you go ahead, Thor.
Yeah, you're a little quiet, but I can fix that.
Yeah, sorry. You know, just because there's some disturbance. What I was gonna say is, out of character, I do know of a being that has access to every magical item. That is a being you do not want to mess with because they can distort reality itself.
Yeah, us after we kill
Yeah.
this guy.
I guess it does depend on who this guy is. So just to cover my bases, I'll use a divine sense just to make sure he's not like a fiend or
It's
a
Satan,
god or
dude.
something.
You're about to kill him.
He's not. He is not a fiend. He's nothing like that. He is
He's just a guy
a
trying to provide for his
normal
family.
freaking
Just a
elf.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I mean, he's old for an elf. Might as well put the world.
He's
record.
middle-aged.
I mean, you can use my random stuff in the trade. I have Staff of Withering.
I'll depends on how much it ends up costing. I'll make a trade because murdering people, that's not good for being wanted in
It's not.
Neverwinter.
That's not good publicity.
Yeah, not that I really care, but like
Right.
I don't want to be a murder hobo.
Yeah, you just want to be a regular. You want to be the murder hobo of the multiverse, not just
Yeah.
one guy.
Exactly. I have war crimes to plan. I can't be bothered with one wizard man.
I hate the vibe in this chat so much.
What, debating the morality of killing one guy versus a million? Reverse trolley problem.
Ring of Mind Shielding. Thank you for stalling for me. A Ring of Mind Shielding is going to be 16,000 gold.
Oh,
whoa! Well, murder it is.
Start digging that grave, man.
Now, I will ask, Tavos. You are clearly trying to conceal your ill intent for this man. I would like you to make either a performance or deception check.
Okay.
Because he has made an insight check.
Yeah, this guy with a horrible scarred face that he never got checked out, just like, the answer doesn't really matter, as he grips the wand of Orcus in his hand.
Right,
the guy recognize what that is?
No, but I mean, he doesn't like the look of it.
What, just a disembodied skull and spinal cord? Dripping with necrotic ooze?
Yeah.
Is there like a flavor difference between the two rolls, or is it just roll one?
Not really. No, I'm just going to give you the option of whatever's higher.
They're equal, so I'll just roll perception.
Okay.
22.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
15.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
He's hitting like the emergency bank button underneath the desk.
I would not be surprised.
Send the police, please.
He says, unfortunately, this is the only Ring of Mind Shielding that I have. I was just bought out by another group. So the price is going to be a little bit steeper. It's 16,000.
Really? Another group bought them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to know, like, why? Just trying to determine.
Oh, I thought you were going to
market advantage.
Where the other group was, so you could kill them.
Oh, no, they said something about hunting mind flayers. Or...
that would be why you'd have one.
Mm-hmm. So I do apologize for the steep rate, but that is what I'm running it for.
Hey, Jarlaxle's eye patch does exactly what that ring does if you want to buy it from me for 50 million gold. Or for free if you intimidate me hard enough. But
I know it does, but like, no witnesses.
That's true.
I really don't want to, but I cannot pay that.
Yeah.
Even if I had the bag of holding, that is steep.
Take my stuff. Throw the immovable. I'll show you how it's done. I'll walk in there if I overhear the conversation. Here's exactly what I did last time. Just start throwing crap on the desk until he says it's good enough. Hurry, put the immovable rod down.
I actually want that. Those are beastly.
Okay, never mind. I'll put the Staff of Withering down. It's literally a stick with a hand on the end of it. But it's technically rare. He can't use it because he's not a cleric, druid, or warlock. But
I will pull out just to see if I can hit the amount. I'll use the half plate plus 2. Put that up there.
Okay.
I don't need it anymore.
That's right. Let's see, what else do I have? Should we try to pawn off Jarlaxle's soul while we're here?
If you would like.
I mean, he doesn't know what's in there. It looks like a stone speaker crystal. We could assuming he doesn't identify everything that's placed on that desk.
I hate both of you.
I would assume he does.
I hate both of you so much.
What was that, half plate?
Half plate plus 2.
Plus 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The very rare variant.
Yeah, I don't think I have much else for him.
Do I know, is, 16,000 a decent... It seems way over standard price, but I guess I wouldn't. I don't know how I would know that.
To Lord Gromp, does that seem like something we'd sell it for?
I mean, Rings of Mind Shielding are powerful items. If you've got very rare armor, he says, I will take that. I'll knock it down half, so that brings you down to 8,000.
Okay. I also have the regular rare Amulet of Devout plus 2 that I'd be willing to part with.
Oh, that's right. You kept all your junk.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Anything else you want to throw on the table at me before I accept this gracious offer?
Is that enough?
Well, if he accepts the gracious offer,
no.
I just want to see if you have anything else that you want to throw away at me.
Oh.
No, just the requisite amount of things.
Well, you're no fun. This will do.
Okay.
I will also tell you, Thavos.
We got away with that murder.
Wait, he knows Thavos.
Wonderful job. No. This is God speaking. Hi, Ao here. Nice to meet you. You. As he pulls open the drawer, it opens up to like those gems and shiny things again, and he kind of curses under his breath. But as he opens it, there's a beautiful it almost looks like an orange pearl, about the size of a golf ball that rolls around, that is giving off insane magically like vibes.
Oh, that's awesome. How much for that,
what
dude?
School?
What was that, Davis?
What school is it?
Good question. Hold on.
Okay, if Erickson wanted this guy to live, he should not have just introduced the magic golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we have to kill him.
It doesn't matter how much we give him if he's gonna take it back.
Dude.
Oh, dude, this guy is not long for this world.
There's a whole lot of magic coming out of that.
I'm trying real hard not to murder Hobo.
Me too. Hey, do I recognize whatever this thing is that's rolling around?
Make an Arcana check. You're getting divination, you're getting enchantment, you're getting transmutation, you're getting necromancy from it, you're getting...
Only 9. We have to kill him to find out what it is. Oh, maybe we can just ask him instead of killing him. Hey, what's that? What's that thing?
He looks at it, cocks his head and says... Oh! I thought it was pretty, and I bought it off of a traveling merchant 2-3 years ago.
Oh, looks shiny.
It is.
How much for that?
Well, frankly, it's been in my drawer for 2-3 years, and I have not been able to figure it out. It is locked in some sort of puzzle that I can't figure out how to unlock. So, at this point, it's just taking up space. How does 1,000 gold sound?
Just like my compatriot, I don't think I have much on me, but I can offer you something that all wizards might appreciate. What about this ring of protection here?
Oh, it's not a bad deal. How much does he normally value those at?
Well, wizards don't wear armor. That's the only thing that can save his life. It's rare.
He kind of says, well, that seems like a fair trade.
Sure.
Wonderful. Rolls the little orange golf ball-sized pearl to you.
I'll cast Identify on it.
Nothing comes through.
Ooh, but does it look like a Rubik's Cube ball? Or like a puzzle?
No, there's no moving parts at all. Make an investigation check.
Interesting.
Erickson, did you have to modify the companion? Out of character, asking.
Another 9.
What was that, Thorberg?
Out of character, did you just modify the companion?
Modify the companion? I don't know what that means.
Deception 100.
Okay, then
he
we're
knows
good.
what he's doing.
Okay. What did you get in your investigation?
9.
9? It's a little orange ball.
Interesting.
It looks really pretty. Shiny.
We got it without killing him, so win-win.
Yeah. It's got that very, very smooth, pearly texture to it.
Yeah. And
let's not forget, it has intense magical radiance coming out of it.
yeah. Well, the last thing that happened for was the decimate thing, so this should be fun. Oh yeah, he doesn't recognize me as the dude who kept busting into his shop in the middle of the night.
No, yeah.
Because I'm Charles Axel. I guess. So is that all you needed, Thavos?
Yeah, I guess. I feel a little bit. I don't like that there's so many witnesses now.
Witnesses to what? Just you buying it? Dude,
yeah, the fact that I possess it.
Well, that's like chump change. I possess like 3 things that could do that.
You do, but that's
you're
hard.
Good, bro.
The entire point of me possessing it was the fact that no one knew I possessed it.
Well, now it's just an on-off switch for my telepathy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It's okay. It's not like Ron's gonna be contacting you telepathically.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, Davos.
Maybe he will. You don't know.
I got stuck in the bathtub. Help.
Ron's the big medieval guy. No. Okay.
Really good mechanical question here.
Yeah.
Davos have a soul that thing can even be used for?
It's on loan.
The Ring of Mind Shooting does have that soul trapping mechanic. I
I
wasn't banking
I guess
on
he
that.
just can't be
but
attacked by that thing. Hey, if you want, I have a soul we can put in there.
I don't know if I want to wear a soul on my finger. They're so chatty.
No, but it'd be Jarlaxle, so you get fun interactions maybe, and then he's just cussing you out for the rest of existence.
That sounds like a lot of work. If I wanted that, I'd have just filled my threat, turned him into a codpiece. Much more fun.
Thanks. Interesting. That's a good question.
One
I don't
more
know.
thing.
Guess we'll find out. But
The other question I have is that's more important, probably just Thavos the second if he wears the ring or attunes to it.
Mhm.
Is there a way to check if there's a soul inside the ring already?
If you cast Identify on it, you'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume this guy wouldn't sell us something that has killed someone before.
He's selling you a magic orb that's glowing power, and he doesn't know what it is. So
yeah, well, I don't know what it is either. Identify gave me nothing, I think.
Nope, just a whole lot of nothing.
I guess we're done here. Unless
I love MacGuffins.
Can I reach out telepathically to the elf behind the counter?
Sure.
One more thing, good sir. I know you probably sell spell scrolls, but do you have one of thing I am typing to you right now?
I don't know. Let him open his Discord chat.
And now, I know it's probably gonna be no, which is why I have to do something else while we're in Neverwinter.
Hold up.
I know it's a big ask.
I need to double check something. My gut says no.
Yeah, I mean, Grumpf didn't have it.
Yeah, he says, no, I intend to steer clear of that sort of thing.
Fair enough. We'll see you around, I suppose.
Gives a nod. And do you guys teleport to the Tower of Vengeance?
I have to make one last pit stop.
That's right. Okay.
Right outside. If we're in Neverwinter, I'll just run into the woods for a few minutes.
Okay, sure.
Right on the edge of town.
Okay.
Alright, Thavos, stay here. I have to go pee on a tree somewhere.
Okay. I'll watch the wizard.
Yeah, watch Grumpf, and I'll run into the woods for like 30 seconds. Then I will procure a flask from my waistband.
How far out into the woods are you going, pal?
Well, I only ran like a few minutes. Like a minute or two, enough to where I can find my way back to my friends. I'll run in a straight line into the woods for like 2 minutes, and then just stop by a random tree.
I'll just watch him run, like,
yeah.
We're going to the tower.
And I'm running while holding my belt and groin, so you actually think I'm going to pee.
Right. Sure. Yeah, you run out and you pull out that flask.
Well, hopefully this works.
Oh wow, you're just doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I will. I mean, we Ravenhollow told us what was in there. I just need something from... Alright. Look around. Is there any, like, squirrels or, like, animal witnesses I could... Or nobody?
I mean, there's plenty of wildlife, sure. I'm gonna say there's a deer that's, like, 100 feet away that's kind of spotted you and perked up a little bit.
I'll blast it with Fireball. Alright, back to business.
Holy crap, okay. There's dinner.
No witnesses here.
Okay.
I will uncork the flask.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So yeah, you ran for about a minute, so you're maybe, at 0.1 mile or like a 500 feet away, maybe.
Oh, well, in the woods though, not like in plain view, right?
Fair enough. I mean, it is definitely something when you open up the flask and there's an explosion of fiery red smoke that swirls around you in this tall cloud. Thavos, you kind of see this at the tops of the trees.
I'll just let out a huge grunt. Oh, I needed that.
And a 12-foot tall, red-skinned Ifrit materializes before you, pulls its scimitar out of his scabbard, plants it into the ground, and takes a knee, and says, "What can I do to serve you?"
That's a great question. Are you like the Ifrits from old fairy tales? Do you grant wishes?
I am able to, yes.
How many?
Give me 1 second.
Your wish is one.
That's what I was betting on, but if there's more, I'll gladly take them.
Hold on. Looking at his stat block, 0, but that doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Give me 1 second.
It's in the DMG. It's the variant.
Yeah, there's a variant of free wishes.
Thank you. Hold on. 1 moment. Pulling up my book.
Yeah, that is the DM of free to make it so that every free your team fights doesn't get dominated and forced to give you 10 wishes.
Jurdle, I'm just gonna ask. Good.
No, what's that, Thor?
How do you end up finding the most crazy and insane magic items that you probably should be the last person on Earth to
This
touch?
one I stole. This was Valencia's item that she got from the Deck of Many Things.
How do you know it? That's the question.
The Deck of Many Things,
matter
I
where
had to lie to
you
some
had-
guy and say that his best friend died. I don't really know.
That was because I felt cocky one night and decided to give it to them. That one's on me. The Ifrit says...
I'm just saying, the amount of items that you have in his hands...
Oh yeah, that's specifically mine. Yeah, my inventory is all yellow at this point from all the legendary stuff.
It's literally just the guy who trips and stands up with the nuclear launch codes. Like, how'd I get these?
Yeah.
The Ifrit says, just one.
Good enough for me. I wish for what I'm typing to you right now.
Be very careful how you word things.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just think about how I'm always lacking in some areas that I wish I wasn't. Here, Ifrit. Grant me.
I want to feel bad for that statement for Driddle, but then, like, what he's doing, no.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Chaos duo, yeah. We should never ever be allowed field trips.
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't.
It's okay. I'm not. I try to not be too stupid. I'm not gonna wish for like infinite power and then I just die. I'm wishing for something that I am just too lazy to get right now.
Yeah. While he types that out, I'm gonna go grab a phone charger really quick. I'll be right back.
Is this the wish that was revealed to you in a dream?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Or, okay, he's gone. I can reword it now. I need to delete the message. I left some addendums.
You summon an Ifrit, just provide him with a contract, 15 pages for one wish.
he's back. Hurry up.
I wish I was on the computer right now. I actually do have a contract wish.
Okay, I'm typing it right now.
It's one sentence long.
Okay.
I'm typing it right now.
I thought I saw you send a message, you deleter.
I did, but I left one word out that would have killed me.
Ah, dang it.
The Ifrit wasn't listening, it's fine.
There we go.
Okay. Let me think about this for a second.
Yeah, how do you screw Driddle over?
Don't ask that question.
It's okay, I have a few lives after this one. I'll just drop dead in the middle of the woods, and they also gonna have to carry me back to the Underdark.
You drop dead in the woods, and how am I gonna get home?
Well, I guess you give Grom back his spellbook and trust him to take you there.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
You take me to a garage where I break your knees.
Yeah, for that second comma in the wish, that can either be like it just doesn't need them at all, or it doesn't get consumed by it.
Where's my player's hand?
No, if Driddle dies right now, Thavos is definitely killing that wizard.
From the wish, I don't think I will die, but there's definitely a more than 28% chance.
It's like 36.
If Driddle goes down, Thavos just might not come back. He'd be
Yeah.
like, you know what? Screw this. I'm out. I'm gonna go commit violence.
He said he needed to pee and then he blew up.
He exploded. He must have really needed to pee.
Yeah, there were like 10 kidney stones on their way out at once. It was pretty bad.
Kill the wizard. Kill the other wizard. It'd be great.
Other wizard died of UTI. Don't even have to fight him.
Thavos decided
Okay.
on a wizard killing spree.
Let me look at your inventory really quick.
Oh,
Oi.
I am naked.
Going to mention this, I have actually seen an artificer use the actual spell components to make their body into a nuke. So you're not far off, Driddle. Those kidney stones could be used for certain things.
Oh wait, yeah, I should have easily added at the end of the wish, and you can't do anything naughty to me, haha, but I didn't, so.
You can't do anything bad. I don't know if that'll work. I'm not sure that's binding.
True.
Technically, remember, all Erickson asked for was a sentence.
Yeah, I gave him the sentence, but I didn't add any pattern.
There's a lot of padding though that like I'm having trouble finding ways around.
Well, that's why I didn't wish for anything too big to where you'd have more leeway. Mine is pretty niche as far as wishes go.
That's a pretty tame wish, honestly.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Well, it's not a waste if I'm alive and I get what I want. Once I get wish in a few levels, I won't twist my own words.
Oh, well, I can.
You can, but you're not a dude in a jar, so I trust you slightly more.
Fair enough.
Jar man.
Okay. He snaps his fingers. You feel knowledge enter your mind.
The power.
And you can add that to your spell sheet. However, put a big old asterisk next to it if you can, somehow. Make a note somewhere that this came from the Ifrit to remind me, because brain things. So.
Okay, you got it. And then after that, I will cap up my still legendary iron flask. Does the Ifrit just leave?
That's a good freaking question. Hold on.
If he doesn't, I'll just be like, so, how long were you in that jar?
You making small talk with the Ifrit right now?
Well, yeah, I just summoned him. Why not? He's my
I'm
friend.
pretty sure he stays for like an hour, so you summoned him for like 6 seconds of doing something, now you got 59 minutes and 54 seconds left.
I mean, looking at the Ifrit's art, he's not like wearing too many clothes, so I just want to make sure he's comfortable in Neverwinter. He's chilling here.
He says, too long enough. Am I free to go, or do you need me here?
Oh, well, your wishes are expended. I don't really... Yeah, you go home. I'm sure...
Marvelous.
Yeah. Thank you.
Again, he takes his scimitar out, slams it into the ground. There's an explosion of fire. You don't take any damage, but it leaves this large runic symbol in the dirt. Just this scorched earth. And he's gone. He cast a plane shift. He's gone.
Yeah, I'll kick some snow over the demonic rune on the floor.
Okay.
And then I will also open up the portable hole and just pile on like thousands of pounds of snow, kicking it in there. Some snacks for later. Having to do with the wish that I just told you. But yeah, since there's no like temperature in the portable hole, if I fill it fully with snow, then it's all cold and there's just a corpse at the bottom, perfectly preserved. So I'll do that. Oh, mine.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a corpse. It's more like a comatose state.
Yeah,
you were on life support. That was more than 10 minutes ago. Yeah, your body's dead.
Yeah, alright.
It's suffocated to death.
I'll do the math on how much snow I can possibly fit into a portable hole. And then, yeah, that's it. I'll run back. Alright, Davos. That was
I'll
incredible.
look at the lingering smokestack, like...
Yeah, there were 2 large explosions, and then he was gone for like 15 minutes, and then he finally came back.
I got lost, but on the bright side, I gave someone a free meal, and I just point to the charred deer, like half a mile away.
So, is there an insight check for determining that he wasn't going to pee?
I think it's just an open secret.
Make an insight check, yeah.
Do I do deception?
Absolutely, yeah.
Good luck, Black Mane.
God damn it.
I was actually...
It's not that you believe him, it's that you don't put enough effort and like thought into believing him to make it worth your time.
It's like...
Here's one thing to say. Me and Davos both have high insight, and we've both always failed at our damn best insight checks on Driddle, of all people.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So I'll just... I don't care enough to ask. Let's just...
I'll zip up Jarlaxle's pants and let's teleport back.
Everything that happened between Luskin and the Tower of Vengeance didn't happen. Sound good?
Oh, that sounds great. And instead of teleport, I'll just do teleportation circle at 5th level, so we can just... Now, Gromp, would you rather stay in Vizrin's old lab where I reside, or we can set you up with... Oh, wait. Yeah, with maybe your own demiplane for a while?
I mean, I'd never say no to a private demiplane.
Yeah, well, it's mine, but I don't really use it, so you could probably just use it while we're not here. We'll set everything up in a second, and I'll bring us there.
All right. Now, to jump back in time a little bit to Valencia Thor, Tar and Juliac, Trishak, Bront. When are you... Remind me, Valencia, did you give Zariel a time?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think she said she'd get back to you.
Yeah.
Then I think you would simply hear a knock on the front door.
You gotta open the door for that.
Okay.
Girl Scouts.
I'll make sure that I have the gem ready to go, I guess.
Okay.
And I think we were expecting it, and I don't know who they'd send, so we were waiting, probably.
I'll say this is a while after after your communication with her. Maybe a couple hours.
Okay.
Divine sense?
To not be rude, did the wardings, would they keep them from walking in?
As far as your understanding goes, yes. Thor, you want to use a divine sense? Bing, 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 bing. There's a fiend at the front door.
Frazer Blue escaped the gem, and he wants to talk.
Can we look through the eye hole? Through the eye peeper?
Well, here's the thing. I know you contacted Zariel, but we also are dealing with the Lord of Deception in a bottle. I just want to make sure that we're in fact being visited by a fiend.
And is it the right fiend? Because, I don't know, pulling Zariel off the front line. Nah, take a drill, make a peephole.
Yeah.
Have her stand there for 2.5 minutes while you drill a hole in the door, and then look.
There's windows, guys.
Yeah, we'll just look through the window really quick before we answer.
Okay. There is a woman standing at the door. A woman wearing simple brown and green clothing. She has kind of like a woolen shawl wrapped around her arms and shoulders and up over her head. It kind of obscures her face a little bit. You can see with a little bit of her face that is exposed, there are various tattoos along her neck, face. She's just kind of glancing around, looking up at the door. She's maybe 5'9", 5'10", maybe.
Can I look at Thor? I mean, I can do divine sense. If you want, Thor, would you share, like, if it was her or not?
I can tell you it's a fiend. That's all I can say.
So, yeah, F it. I'll go to open the door then.
You open the door and you see her face, and she is beautiful. Just very striking features. The tattoos that come up from her neck look like runes of some kind. I don't think that you would be able to read them at all. But there are various tribal runic tattoos.
It's not deep speech at all, right?
No. You can make intelligence checks to try and identify it.
Okay.
He's describing how beautiful she is. It's probably a succubus killer.
Intelligence.
Probably.
Oh, and for the record, I wished for the recipe of Coca-Cola.
17?
Worth it.
17, what do I get? A 20. I think both of you would be able to identify it as infernal.
Got it.
Yeah. You open the door, and she kind of looks at you and says, I can't come in, so we may need to speak outside.
And I will offer her a very polite good eve, and it's like, I don't know whether to say good morning or good evening, but either way.
She thinks for a moment and says, very early morning, but we have things to discuss, it would seem.
We do. I'll walk out with her and say, if you don't mind, maybe we'll take a stroll about the tower while we discuss things.
Wonderful. She is not the person that you told you'd be meeting with alone, correct?
No, that was Vale that we'd be meeting alone.
That's right. Okay, that's what I thought.
I think it's also coming tonight.
That would be the next day.
Yeah, we switched it around a little bit.
Just a little bit. You begin walking with this woman. Thor, I assume you're coming with?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Thor can also read Infernal.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
true.
comprehend languages too.
I mean, if you want to cast it.
I've got Infernal and Abyssal.
Oh, you do have Infernal.
They're common.
Okay, so with the Infernal, I mean, they're just various symbols. A lot of them have ties to divinity and worship of the gods. But they don't have any magical purpose or anything. She begins walking, and you walk with her, and Valencia, she says, give me more detail about this thing that you have, or may I see it?
Well, first things first, to show some respect. How would you like to be addressed, Lady of the First?
That will do. Lady Zariel is fine.
Respect, respect can be shown regardless of the lord I serve. So.
And that's appreciated. I think that...
Since I can't DM this to you, I'm going to say this. Thor is going to be ready to cast Vortex Warp on that object the second if she try to make warp off with it.
Okay, gotcha. She says, it's appreciated, and it does say considerable things about your character, that both of you are trusting of me to not do anything untoward.
I don't think there's any need. We called you here with a deal because it, quite frankly, will benefit us both.
You did, and I do hope, honestly, that your dealings with other creatures from the lower planes hasn't sullied any image. I think that the exposure that you all had to demon lords in the past few months has been desensitizing, and it is unfortunate, truly.
We know that you are not the same as they are.
That is... I don't think you understand how great of a compliment that is.
Well, no one likes to be compared to grubs on the floor, do they, lady?
Well, they do not. So...
it's as simple. The deal is as simple as my friend communicated. We give you the gem, and you make sure that that grub never steps foot on the material plane again. You win, and you have an enemy under your foot, and the only thing that we would ask is your help with getting some ingredients we need to take care of one of the other demon lords.
Now, I want to explain my hesitation to you. The possibility of carrying and having this demon lord filth within my grasp, and thus within others' grasps, is extremely enticing. And like I said, you have my attention. However, these past few months where the demons have been running rampant in the material plane has created a marvelous opportunity for a headway to be made during the Blood War. Not single-handedly, but I have almost entirely cleaned out Avernus, and I intend on moving my troops into the Abyss at the soonest given moment.
Not to be rude, Zariel, but from my historical knowledge, didn't that end poorly last time?
It did, but I'm being a lot more careful this time. I've learned from my mistakes, and unlike these demon lords, I put thought into my actions. I don't just go with the flow, as you will. But the hesitance comes with assisting you all in returning the Prince of Demons back to his home. That does create more issue for me, but, like you explained, I gained the benefit of carrying one of their own with me. So, I'll ask you all, what is it else that you need in these components?
Well, we specifically wanted the tooth of an Etten and the horn of an unslain pit fiend.
She thinks for a moment. Says, one of those I can take care of. And now, Miss Miros and Stormdancer, I hope that you all understand that if this deal is made, this is something that we have to seal. And even though it does seem like a one-time transaction, it does bind much more than that. This establishes a connection between at least the three of us, me and your group as well, your entire group, that cannot easily be unwritten. And so I'm not saying that there are any adverse effects to this tie. However, I cannot promise that it will not garner unwanted attention in the future.
From your knights or other lords, I imagine?
The opposite. Those that oppose me will see the mark on you, and possibly see you as an ally of some kind.
What if we could make a deal with another contractor in play?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I did make a deal with that one in there, that should he be slain, it would be with ease, be returned earlier to the Abyss. And I don't know how much you know about him, but he loves causing other demon lords. Which may not be much for you, but it's quite a bit for us. The contract was bound by the Raven Queen, and if you are willing, and she acquiesces, we can make another contract here with a third party without revealing necessarily either of our transactions to anyone but her.
Thor, this she'll look at Thor and say, I don't know how much I'd like to deal with the Raven Queen. Regardless of what's happened between us, you know someone in the party is greatly affected by her, and I'm not going to go behind his back, especially about this. I will consent to the Thor. If you're unwilling to, I'll consent to it. I understand. I figured there'd be a lot more to this deal than I thought.
It's more of a secrecy than anything else.
Keeping secrets has gotten me in more trouble than I ever dreamed I would be at this point. I'm not going to do that to a friend and deal with someone that's caused a lot of great suffering to someone, regardless if they consider me a friend or not. I'm not open to that.
She says, you don't need to avoid his name. I know who Blackbane is.
So if, Thor, you're unable to because of whatever deal you've made, I'm not going to go to the Raven Queen with this.
No, it's not that I'm unable to. It is more of, once again, we don't need extra eyes. That's all I was suggesting. I have no preference as to... Preference is for secrecy. That is all it is. I don't have... As you may know me so far, or how little you may know of me, I prefer caution to flamboyance, as it were.
And she says, and I don't think that he means secrecy from your party members. I think he means secrecy in general. That you made a deal with me to begin with.
Because I don't know how well you know, but there are some circles that will immediately attack us for having made a deal in the first place. Any deal, whether it's for the good or not.
How does this sound?
And those are people you may care about.
That is true. How does this sound? I can attach conditions to this deal that does close it off, so it doesn't make it just a one-time transaction. So that by the end of the deal, the mark is gone. First of all, I will tell you, Stormdancer. Yes.
Yes. I was actually going to suggest there could be another way around this. Rather than both of us risking our necks and potentially causing alterations, I could take the risk on myself and make the deal straightforward. And that way, if anyone is marked, it will be me. And
I'm not cowering behind you. We made the deal, and we'll make it together, but not singular.
I'm not asking you to cower. I'm asking you to be cautious.
I think that kind of got thrown out the window when we entered this situation, didn't it? And I'm sorry, Thor, but I don't know you well enough to... Or do I wish for you to take something on like this by yourself?
A little smile appears on her face when you said that you threw caution out the window. She says, Stormdancer, I will tell you that I have no intentions on killing Blue as he resides in that gem. I will extract him, and he will exist in the Hells, but there will be no killing. I can greatly assure you of that. He may wish he were dead, but there will be no killing. Now, on these other conditions, this is difficult. Because I don't wish these things upon anyone. Much less it be an adventuring party existing and doing good. I understand that I am a devil by nature. That doesn't make me a monster. Unfortunately, conditions must exist. So, here are my conditions. If, in the time that it takes you to defeat these demon lords, which shouldn't be too much longer, in the event that one of you perishes, the deal will be complete. I'll state that as my first condition. My second condition, if Frazer Blue is sent back to the Abyss by any means, the deal is complete. And my final condition, she thinks for a moment as if, not necessarily like trying to brainstorm, but more so like seeking inspiration somewhere, and both of you would probably be able to pick up on, almost looks like she is silently praying to herself, as she communes with other forces to try and figure out what this third condition should be. But she says, if once all of the demon lords have been sent back to the Abyss or in my possession, then I can confidently say that our deal will be complete. If, however, any of the actions of your group lead to the empowering, the rise, or the creation of any powerful demons in the future, the deal will be rewritten and not be complete. How do those conditions sound?
I don't care for the rewritten portion because we don't know what can happen centuries from now. And if we're still alive within, when a demon lord returns and it ends up being powerful beyond our belief, because we sent them in first, I don't know how we could prevent the deal from being rewritten in your favor, far more in your favor.
I think that if it happens beyond your lifetimes, I don't think it will matter at that point. Your souls will be...
Well, no, I'm saying if it happens within our lifetime, because by your statement itself, if either we die, Fraz dies, or this deal, or something should happen, or a demon lord comes back. Those are the three conditions in which this deal is currently being parametered, for lack of a better term. Then, what I'm suggesting is, if a demon lord were to re-emerge after we have already slain them, I don't know, Ahmed, for example, whom we killed, if for some reason he is brought back and he is more powerful than ever, the deal is going to be written within our lifetimes, and we can't do a thing about it.
I think that I can confidently say that this condition exists due to your direct influence, your direct actions. If the Demon Lord reforms and other people, give it power through worship and such, that doesn't meet the qualifications.
What I'm suggesting is, what if we are not consciously aware what we're doing gives him power?
Well, we can play the what-if game all day, but I think that I'm saying that if it will be your conscious direct efforts.
That is all I ask.
Of course.
And then the deal, could you reiterate it for us to be confirmed on what we are getting, what you are receiving, such that we know when the deal is closed?
Of course. Miss Miros will hand me the gem. That is what I receive. In turn, you receive assistance in freeing the material plane from its demonic clutches. You also receive the horn of an unslain pit fiend, which I will take care of in just a moment here. Conditions include, if you all are slain, the deal is complete. If Frazerlu returns to the Abyss, the deal is complete. If any member of your party has any direct conscious influence in creating, causing the rise, or empowering of a powerful demon, the deal will be rewritten and not be complete. Any questions?
When you say the deal will be rewritten, well, we have to know the cost of it just to prepare ourselves.
Cost would simply be the mark of a deal made with a devil, and thus people would know.
I'll look at Thor and... Yeah, well, I agree to it, Thor. I'll just wait for you if you confirm or not.
I understand the terms. It looks as good a deal as you're going to get. And I will say, if only one of us is needed, then I will let you go ahead and take it.
No, this is both of you. Unfortunately. But let me take care of my end of the bargain. And she just waves her hand, and the floor of the cavern cracks and splits open, and a 25-foot tall pit fiend claws its way out, roaring. And she just kind of rolls her eyes and says, "Would you calm down?" He emerges and is just breathing heavily. You can feel the residual heat coming off of his body. She gestures him to come closer, and as he kind of kneels towards her, which I should say, her hands have kind of been folded in her robes this whole time. As she pulls her right hand out of the robes, she keeps pulling, and as if out of a bag of holding, where her wrist ends and her hand would begin, is this wickedly long, sharp blade that is glowing with infernal energy. She whips it out and just slices the horn right off of his head, and he recoils and groans in pain. She puts her arm back in her wrap, picks up the horn with her left hand, waves her hand, and the pit fiend almost like dissolves into dust and disappears. The rift in the ground is still open, but she then walks towards you. And,
Before the deal is done, I did have one more question. The
Yes.
tooth, why is that an issue?
I don't have easy access to an Etten. Ettins are not creatures that are under my command or my purview. They're more demonic in nature, actually.
Of course. Okay. That was on the... I thought they were a part of her thing, but if not, that's fine.
Ettins... believe I actually have a connection to Demogorgon.
I believe so too, yeah.
Okay. I'm getting my confused up again. Okay.
You're good.
Can we tell if the Pit Fiend was like killed or just sent back because it does need to be unslain? Okay.
Yeah, no, just send it back to the not the abyss, the hells. As she walks towards you again, she kind of tucks the horn under her right arm and waves her hand, and there's this big stone that just moves between you guys and like forms a table. And she places the horn on her left side, so if you're on the opposite side, your right side. Kind of gestures to the left side of the table, and puts her left hand on this stone table. And as she does, the surface of it almost pops up, and writing appears on this slab of stone that transforms into a piece of parchment, and writes out this contract that is explicitly exactly what she stated earlier. There are no details other than that, no fine print, but there are 2 lines for signatures, and a dagger appears next to the parchment.
Alright.
Let's get writing.
Yeah.
One thing before I do, I'm going to actually, without anyone realizing it, I'm going to be reaching telepathically to my sword to verify the deal and the contract. Just as a second opinion.
The sword says, "Storm Dancer, this is an amicable deal. However, the item you seek, the mad gnome possesses." So Valencia, as he's communicating with the sword, like I said, the parchment appears with 2 lines for the signatures, and then a dagger just appears next to that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk up and get in, I guess, across the other side of the table, and I'll just kind of sigh and put I'll take it out the gem, like wrapped in my napkin or whatever, and I'll set it down on the table as well.
Okay. And she kind of holds out her left hand, like asking for your hand.
I'll give her my hand.
Her skin is very hot to the touch.
Yeah.
As you would expect. But as she kind of grips your wrist, the dagger flies up on its own accord and slashes across your palm. Go ahead and take 2 points of slashing damage. And blood starts to pool in your palm and drip onto the parchment. And as it does, the blood kind of zips across the page and forms into your signature at the bottom.
Not a super proud moment, but I feel like it's a good plan.
I mean, you're getting something big out of it and taking care of something big out of it, so...
Yeah, I'm just kind of maybe slowly praying in my mind to my little cat, oh Lord. Like, I'm so sorry, but he doesn't care about this. It literally doesn't. Well, I don't think he does. We'll see.
Okay. We'll do Thor's signature in a minute here. I think... Yeah, magic circle, right, girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or teleportation circle to get back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you guys are in the lab. You walk back out into Thavos' room, and Thavos, out of the window, you can see Valencia's and Thor are speaking to this bald woman wearing wraps and covered in tattoos.
Have I, in memory, had dealings with Ariel before?
Ooh, make a history check.
I know Infernal, but I just don't know if that's something I'd remember. I'm bad at history. Oh, 14.
No, I think she would be after your time. When you had your dealings with the Infernal layers, someone else was in charge of Avernus. So, yeah, you don't recognize her, especially in this disguise. You do recognize a lot of magic coming from her.
Interesting. Hey, Driddle.
Yeah?
Who... Did Valencia and Thor tell you that they were meeting anyone interesting while we were gone?
Nope.
Alright.
Well, Thavos, it looks like they're kicking someone out of the Abyssal Breakers and replacing us with a bald lady. I hope it's Ron.
She has hair.
Thor. She does not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Thor, you watch as she takes Valencia's hand, and the dagger just strikes across her palm. Some blood pools in her hand, falls on the parchment, and then the blood kind of zips over to the line and scrawls out Valencia's signature. And then Zariel turns to you and reaches out for your hand.
Yeah, I was going to correct what you're saying what the sword said. I cut out there. That's right, but yeah.
It's
he said, let's see,
Had nothing to do with me, though, so don't worry.
Yeah, right, for sure. He said that this is a good deal. This will be fortuitous, and that the item that you seek is with the Mad Drow. Or the Mad Gnome. Not the Mad Drow. Mad Gnome.
Mad Gnome. Do we have a gnome? Is it Driddle?
No, it's the Pudding King. Go resurrect him.
He was a gnome, yeah.
No, I'm asking the sword. Is it? Do you need Driddle?
He doesn't respond.
Okay.
Heard.
Silly riddle sword.
I'd block him, bro. He's not going to communicate.
No.
Toxic, block him.
But
So
he
the thing
does
is,
say
the
that
tooth-
the deal is good.
Yeah, and the item that I was talking about was the Tooth of the Yedin, so I'm assuming Old Gnome means that. So then, if that's the case, then yes, the sword said go for it. I go for it.
Okay. Zariel takes your hand, and you guys watch now as this woman takes Thor's hand. This dagger kind of floats up, strikes across his palm, and blood drips onto this parchment, which sears into the parchment his signature. And Valencia and Thor, she gives a nod and says, well, it's been a pleasure doing business. Looks like your friends are home. And she looks up and makes eye contact with you, Thavos. Takes what you clearly know is the gem of Fraser Blue, and turns around and starts walking away.
Oh
And I will say,
they sold it.
both Thor and Valencia, as you look at the palm that has been struck by that dagger, there is a burning symbol in your palm.
Looks like you're wearing gloves.
I would shamefully pick up the horn and just walk in, I guess.
Shout out the window. Who's your new best friend? Why are you replacing us?
Oh, do you actually shout it out?
Yeah. I mean, is Zariel gone?
I mean, she's walking away. She's not like teleporting or anything.
Yeah, well, I'll shout to Valencia. Who was that?
She'll look at you and just shake her head and then just walk in with the horn.
Hey, and why does she have the demon lord in her hand?
You shout so loud. She's just gonna ignore you and just walk into the tower.
Interesting. Davis looks like they cast silence on her. Gonna have to go investigate further.
Most certainly, she definitely isn't just ignoring you.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, hey, is the shield guardian? Is he done making his?
Oh yeah, he's done with that.
All right, new crafts project for you, man. I'll just dump out like some of the stuff in the portal hole and explain what he has to make. Get on it.
All right, Anna. Okay. Yeah, you guys reconvene. And the gem is gone.
And I'll just slap the horn of the pit fiend in front of them and say, well, 2 ingredients to go then for Demogorgon.
Yeah. Anyway, so who was that?
That was the Lady of the First, Lady Zariel.
Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know why you couldn't answer that like 5 seconds ago.
I don't know why you were shouting at me down a tower, Driddle, and quite frankly, I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
I'll raise my eyebrows, look out the window. Is Zariel still here? Because I want to go talk to someone who is not Valencia.
You can see her in the distance, yeah.
Yo, should we just go talk to her? Because Valencia's being like mean for no reason.
Driddle, I'd say you calling me mean is a little off-putting when you stole from me.
I'm gonna go.
When all you
Thor's
had to
already
do,
in the darkness.
When all you had to do was ask. That's all you had to do, Driddle. And she just kind of like, you know what, I don't know why I'm bothering to get a straight answer out of, quite frankly, you or Thavos anymore, but regardless, we made a deal with her. They'll take care of the gem. We got the horn of the pit fiend. And, we just need to track down the other 2 ingredients then. You can keep the flask, or if you haven't used it or not, Driddle, it doesn't really matter anymore, I guess.
Sure. Let's get on those other ingredients.
About halfway through. Oh yeah, go ahead, Thor.
I was gonna relay what the sword told me. The old gnome has the item I'm looking for.
Are you looking for an iron flask?
No, I'm looking for the Tooth of an Etin.
I have no idea. Do I
do
have?
You do not.
I was about to say maybe I'll like. Yeah, I got no idea, dude. you got some. Maybe you need to get that thing fixed.
Can I roll an insight check? I'm a little confused about that now.
Okay, yeah.
I roll nothing because I genuinely have no clue.
Oh, it's okay. I rolled a 10.
As you guys are discussing that, Thavos, I assume you like gift the Raven Queen or something, teleport out of the tower and go chase down Zariel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I don't. If this goes on, I'm gonna get blamed for things, and I just don't. It's better if I'm not here. Bye.
Yeah, I figure. Okay, yeah, you zip down to the ground and go chase her down without turning around. She just calls out, "Make it quick, Blackmane. What do you need?"
Do you have a piece of gum?
So I'm aware it's Zariel, right? And she was before,
I mean, you do now, yeah.
before her time, but do I know about her exploits?
Make a religion check.
Because if not, I guess I don't really have a reason to talk to her, except for it gives me a reason to not be in the tower.
Hey, I mean, dodging questions, the tension isn't that high in here.
I mean, it was a low DC. It's in religious circles, which it was a low DC for you, I should say. So you're familiar with the Fallen Angel story? Yeah, Thor, go ahead.
I was going to ask, with this symbol now, we can think how those contracts would work, because you're always be able to contact the person that you made the deal with.
Yes.
So we can always, now me and, it was Valencia that made the deal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Valencia can contact Zariel at any point now? Is that correct?
Don't spam
abuse it.
Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
Are you asleep? Hello.
Right. Are you pooping? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thavos, you're kind of familiar with her story, sure. You know the whole Fallen Angel thing.
Okay. So I'll just go up. It's like, nothing. I just wanted to, while you were here, relay my respects. It's not so often you find one so devoted to justice they'd be willing to give up anything for it.
She turns, she stops dead in her tracks, and kind of turns and looks at you and says, "You are a sad, broken man. And I wish the best for you."
Thavos will look kind of confused.
But you have ties with creatures that I do not wish to commune with. So, if you have something to tell me, if you have something to talk about, if you have something to ask, make it quick. I have things to do.
No, I'm sure your time is very valuable.
That it is. Okay. And she turns around and continues walking and kind of yells over her shoulder, "Try and stay out of trouble, Thavos."
I'll just turn around, I thought she'd understand. Yeah, I guess thinking to himself, he'll turn around. I thought she'd understand. I thought she'd get it.
So, you guys reconvene. Are you guys, hiding the fact that you have Grump with you, or...
Oh, well, if we landed in the lab, I'll just leave him in there.
Okay.
He can help the shield guardian out in making snow angels.
Okay, yeah.
Shut the door, don't leave.
I love that.
Did you catch my comment? I called you Anna.
Oh, no, I didn't catch that.
I said, do you want to build a snowman? Yeah.
I would very much like to build a snowman.
A few, if you don't mind.
Are you making a pre-cooler in your bag?
Yeah, exactly. Look, I went fishing and I caught this one, and just Driddle's body falls out. It's completely dead and frozen.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys reconvene. Dritz is still in Graven Hollow.
Oh shit! Actually,
that's right. And you guys learned who was with them.
Yeah, we. I think that'd probably be. It's on my list, my to-do list. Is we might have some trouble because Gratz is at Gravenhold right now, and so is Dritz.
Hey, let's go kill him.
Now, if you all recall, the first time we went to Graven Hollow, that was a sanctuary. There's no violence permitted at all in Graven Hollow. Thus, why Gratz didn't remove Thavos' soul from his body the first time they bumped into each other there.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have. I was just a little goober.
So, should we just, break the rules, guys, of the library?
No, I think we just need to make sure we have a get-out plan for Dritz before he leaves, no?
I greatly value that library. I'd rather be able to keep my access.
Wow.
You would get your library cards revoked.
Yeah, it's of all the things, the thing Thavos is scared of most is losing the library card.
Yeah, forget
library card. Damn useful.
That's where he draws the line.
Yeah, forget
banned from a plane. That library card?
Yeah, I mean, forget friends and traveling. No, that library card.
I mean, in that case, if we're not gonna fight him, does Dritz need help?
Send him a sending.
Yeah, honestly. Hey, yeah, I'll put my hand up to my ear like I'm a cool spy. I'll cast sending on Dritz. Hey, Dritz, apparently Gratz is in the library again. Just don't fall for his shenanigans. Okay, bye.
He says, okay, I'm making good headway. I've found some things that some of you might be interested in, but good to know, I suppose.
Maybe don't tell him not to leave until
we cast another spell?
Until we can pick him up.
Wait, don't tell him not to leave.
No, I said maybe tell him not to leave until we pick him up.
Hey, that... Oh, you're going to pick him up?
Yeah, I have a couple questions that I would be interested in asking.
Alright, yeah, I'll cast it again. Valencia is going to pick you up, so she requests that you do not leave before she gets there.
I don't really have any way of going anywhere, do I?
Nope.
Hey, Valencia, how are you getting to Graven Hollow?
No, I meant
Start walking. Oh
wait, how far is Graven Hollow? Actually?
A few weeks.
A few weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
A long walk.
Oh yeah, then I have something pending, so I'll save my questions for later.
For when you pick him up, yeah. Which now he's expecting you, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
I mean, they have rooms for us at Graven Hollow, so he's gonna be chilling for a few weeks, just eating grapes.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
I do believe this is Driddle's way of telling you that you've did burn your teleport pass.
Oh, that's fine. Driddle kind of sucks because he's a little thief. He's not my friend right now.
Well, I mean, have you seen, the very obvious Iron Flask on my person? Probably, but I'm also not sorry, so I don't know where I'm going with this sentence.
Wow.
And that's why I figured I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother talking to you about this because you don't care. I'll figure it out.
So,
Poor Valencia.
as you guys reconnect, I mean, to Valencia and Thor, if you want to tell them that you're down another Demon Lord, you've only got 2 to go officially.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Why did that weird? Was she like a monk or something? Why did that bald-headed lady leave with the Fraz gem?
Lore-wise, she's been fighting the Demon Lords longer than we have. And so she's taken for Fraz, and so we don't have to deal with him and his shenanigans. In return, we've gotten the next thing to deal with Kratz. And based on what I know from the Raven Queen, despite our party's grievances with that particular entity, there's a old gnome that has that item that we're looking for, which is the Tooth of an Etten. But I have no idea who that old gnome is if that's not you.
The sword said Mad Gnome, not Old Gnome.
Mad Gnome, sorry.
I mean, I know the past 1 million times I've been lying, but this time I really don't have it, and I'll start emptying my pockets.
I don't believe it's you.
As Driddle empties his pockets, various items fall out, including the little orange orb. There's just a lot of junk that comes out.
Can Thor investigate the orb?
Hey, that's my shiny ball.
If Driddle allows it, yeah.
I mean, check it out, dude. I'll hold it up, and we can both cast Identify by like running our fingers over it. Nothing pops up.
Does it have a star on the inside?
That's
tempting, but no.
Is it the Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah, that would be. Hey, we'll get back on this orb. What was the item you were looking for, Thor?
The Tooth of an Etten, but separately, I have to look inside of this because I want to check this out, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability before I go ahead and do this.
Hey.
Investigation.
What do you think my ball is? I bought this for no money.
Again, this is if Driddle allows it, so if you're trying to take it from him, Driddle...
No. I'm saying you spell it out, but I was going to say, could I investigate this?
I mean, I'll investigate it. I lick it.
Thor doesn't care.
I'll lick it, hold my eye up to it, shake it, and then hold it to my ear. Does anything happen in response?
No.
Hey, this is obviously my new... Is it made of, like, crystal?
You can't really tell. It kind of feels like that... It's not see-through at all. It's completely opaque. Like I said, it looks like an orangish, like amberish colored pearl.
Yeah, that's fine. Just take a time to investigate. I'll give it back to you.
About the size of a golf ball.
Ooh.
Do you give it to Thor so he can investigate it?
I mean, Thor. We can investigate
it with advantage.
We can investigate together in the laboratory. I don't want to do it out in the open with haters.
Wherever.
Let's go.
Mind.
At that, Valencia will snort and then throw and say, "You know what? Since you're holding everything, Driddle," she tosses the horn at you and say, "I have some research to do. I'll leave."
Thor will catch it and also he'll message Valencia. Message, not
verbal.
Say it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll relay. I'll come back with information.
And telepathically to Thor. Yeah, I hope Julia's little slime got that I was talking about him. Let's go investigate this thing.
Okay.
Thor's mental space is just being invaded.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanos, what are you doing?
You want to go investigate this cool ball with us?
I mean, kinda, but yeah. I have...
I mean, if you need any magical things, Gronf is still in there with the shield guardian making snow angels. You can ask Gronf to do stuff.
Oh, actually, I do need to talk to Gronf, but the laboratory is going to be very crowded. I don't want to talk to Gronf when everyone's in there.
I can have him open up the demiplane for you, and you can just go in there and talk.
Question. What did you do with his things?
I mean, all of his I have his spell book, but I assume we left his suitcase with his material components and stuff in the lab.
Well, I'll keep a hold of his material components. He can request them by piecemeal for spells he wants to cast. He does not get all of them.
In the lab, you said?
Well, yeah. I mean, or where do you want to hold his things? Like by your bed?
I was gonna hold them in my room with my things.
That's smart.
All right. Gotcha. Okay, that answers that question.
Unless someone wants to overrule that, but
no.
I'm not gonna treat the resident wizard like a guest. Guests don't summon demons that ruin your house.
That's true.
He didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, does that make it any better? Like
accidentally setting off a bomb in your living room is
That's
not
the difference between vehicular manslaughter and premeditated murder. Okay, there's a difference.
Yeah. Quick question. We did take a long rest, right? Since the Juliac fight, or not?
Jubilex?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay, because Thor is still hurt from that.
Now, Thor. As with all of my magical doohickeys, if this grants you godhood, remember me as your greatest friend.
The irony of you telling Thor to remember things right now is
I know it's not your strong suit, but please remember me in your god kingdom.
Erickson knows why, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
Now, even with that said, can I investigate it first and see if I beat him?
We'll get back to you in a second. Valencia, what are you doing?
Besides imagining myself punching Driddle in the face several times.
I was imagining you strangling him, so...
It was maybe... And actually, I get a twofer because I could strangle Jarlaxle and Driddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Jarlaxle's voice coming out, unhand me!
It's like a deal!
Buy one, get one, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm imagining. No, you know what? Honestly, it's not even the funniest, just like her acknowledging I cannot depend on him for anything at all. Mm-hmm. And, you know what? She gets a little sad about that, but you know what? Like, considering what she just did for the group, she's not going to apologize to him at all.
Yeah.
So, about how many hours have passed, like, between, like, Driddle and Thavos being gone than the morning when they left?
About between 5 and 6 hours. So it is getting late for you guys. A long rest wouldn't be terrible.
Actually, you know what? I'll actually camp out the book that we were reading. I'll actually get that, and I'm just actually gonna go post up outside where I said I'd be, and it'd be good for me to clear my head from everyone in the tower.
Go sit down with the Brigadier people. They love books.
You'll be alone by yourself. Okay, yeah. Is there anything that you're looking for in this book, or are you just kind of skimming?
I'm just kind of skimming. I think she's just very much distracted and, like, thinking of what's already gonna happen when Vale comes.
Yeah.
Potentially, so she's probably skimming.
I think that you start reading stories of visions and dreams that Vizarine experienced while casting this powerful spell. he witnessed grand heroic events and terrible tragedies and a lot of the histories of these worlds, and it's a little spooky because some of it like feels and sounds familiar, but other parts of it are like, that definitely didn't happen, or like, that place doesn't exist. Oh, that's weird. So it's almost like reading a fiction, but you know that it's nonfiction. It's an interesting read. So, okay, we'll cut back to the Chaos Crew here. So the three of you go back to the laboratory. You just wander in.
I think I will. I'm not. I want to know what the thing is, but I don't know that Thavos would particularly care. It doesn't really go in, so I'll tell him, like, figure out what it is. Let me know. I have some things to do. If not, I know how to get in here. It'll be fine.
Yes, sire.
Thavos wanders off on his own. Drodo and Thor, you go off to the lab.
Yes. Let's see if Gromp Bainray knows what this thing is.
Well, first of all, you enter the lab, Thor, for probably one of the first times, and you see this fantastical array of arcane equipment and devices, all collecting dust. There's also a teleport circle, and sitting to the side of the teleport circle is a 12-foot tall shield guardian currently building a snowman, which is quickly melting.
Yeah. Oh, that's the snowman, and that's my Jarlaxle's brother.
And you also see, seated next to the shield guardian, kind of like dozing off, is another drow elf. I think I said like curlier, shoulder-length hair. Again, just kind of dozing off when you guys walk in. He perks up and looks at you and kind of raises an eyebrow. Looks unimpressed.
Oh, hey Gromp.
Oh, raise the same eyebrow. Same unimpressed.
Yeah. That's Gromp Bainray. He's pretty famous this time of year.
Bainray, you say?
Yes, don't remind me.
Yeah, well, it happens to the best of us, pal. Anyways, we were looking. Do you have any idea what this might be? This little a gumball, maybe? We found it at a magic, or I found it at a magic parlor. But I'm having a hard time identifying it.
You hand it to him?
I would not hand it to him.
Yeah, I'll just let him look at it.
He takes a look and says,
touch your hands.
Yeah.
Looks to be some kind of well-polished stone, perhaps?
I'll loan him some of my detect magic ritual components.
Oh yeah. Look, that's a certified spell you can use in here, man.
Phenomenal! Great! Fantastic! I can't cast it. Can I have a book, please?
I'll rip out the specific page for detect magic.
Please don't! No,
Okay. I'll rip it out of Vizarin's spellbook. Here, man. I'll give you. I rip out the page of detect magic from Vizarin's.
You stop playing with my emotions like that.
I'm so sorry. Anyways.
I don't feel that you are. He takes the page and begins to cast detect magic, and like, you know, like when you take a drink of like a really, really powerful drink, and like you're like, whoa!
I know that very well.
Yeah, that's what he goes through. Or like when you drop a bottle of cologne in your car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He casts detect magic and looks at the gem and immediately like gets sensory overload looking at it. That is something. I
identify was coming up blank, so
Nistill's magic aura. I ask him, the Gromp.
Oh, very. Yes. Quite. Wow. That is something.
Right? That's why I want to investigate.
I mean, maybe I could try to attune to it.
Don't.
I wouldn't. I don't think that would be the wisest. Or on the other hand, by all means, go ahead, see what happens.
Wait. Because if you attune to something, you know what it does after you attune.
Mm-hmm. Oh, quite.
Could we be in the other continent before that happens?
Yes, Thor. I have an idea. We don't need to identify. I just need an hour and a dream.
I would once again ask, let's try doing the smart thing before we do the crazy thing.
I don't think that would be the wisest move. Now, that's coming from me. But
it's okay, no judgment here.
And I can tell you this, without even knowing this drow, I would particularly say, if he's concerned, it's not because he's concerned for you or me, he's concerned whatever happens will affect him as well. And so, if he's thinking that's how massive this thing will be, let's not throw a bomb in here. I think...
Well, okay, first of all, Rude, Second of all, you're
Is
correct.
it honest?
Yeah, no, it's correct, but it's rude. No, don't tune to it.
Okay.
Let your fuzzy friend here take a look.
Alright, hey, my fuzzy friend, I'll pop it over, it's still coated in Jarlaxle saliva. See if you can figure out something with that. And remember what I told you.
When did you put it in your mouth?
Oh, I said I
Earlier.
licked it.
Oh, that's right. It's like, what is happening? Okay.
Yeah, remember what I said about godhood, Thor. Remember me as your best friend and ally and potential lover. When you become a god.
Okay, Thor, make an investigation check.
And then investigate, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm doing so with advantage because I cast a spell. And then 1 sec, let me just make sure I have this. Yeah, okay.
And I'm staring at it like an iPad kid.
Mm-hmm. Doing the cough.
Yeah.
That's 26.
26, very nice. You scan this thing for a good 10 minutes. Just looking at it as closely and as intently as you can. And for the first 9.5 minutes, you don't see anything, but you know that there has to be something. And 9 minutes and 30 seconds in, you take it, and you just twist the top and the bottom opposite. And it does. It twists. It clicks. Nothing happens beyond that, but you have movement. It moved. It did something.
It's a stress toy. Hurry. I start, flicking it back and forth.
It's just clicking back and forth, back and forth.
Incredible. It's a clicky ball. Okay, so, Thor, we figured it out. I bought this off a guy who said he got it from a traveling merchant. He got scammed. And this is.
And so did you for 1,000 gold, homie.
That's right. I traded a ring of protection.
No, Thor's going to do one thing he's regret not to do, but it might be the best option here. Since we have detect magic up, ritually, both of us, what I'm going to do is, on the layer of Nistul's magic, the transmutation, or whatever layer that is, right?
Okay.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
What are you doing? I want my magic ball to be magical.
It will be. That's why I'm only casting it on the layer that's the disguises it.
Yeah, that disguises what school it really is.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. You dispel some kind of illusion over it. And it is simply giving off of one little flavor of magic, and that is the magic of conjuration.
I love conjuration.
In addition, the golden amber sheen kind of like melts away, and beneath it you see a simple silver ball with various grooves and little holes. The best way that I can describe it is one of those little metal puzzle balls.
Oh, wait, this will keep me occupied for at least 5 minutes. And if I can't get it, then you can own the ball.
I can tell you mechanically how this item is going to work. Driddle, you can add it to your inventory as a puzzle box.
Infernal?
No, not infernal. Once per long rest, or once per dawn, I suppose, you can attempt a single investigation roll. The DC it will change. It will go up and down depending on what stage you are in, but you are currently in stage 1. Thor succeeded on the first stage of the puzzle. I'm not going to tell you how many stages. I'm not going to tell you the DC. I will give you information as you get it. But I would like you to notate that you are at stage 1.
All right. So you said once per day? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Thor. Maybe we'll get maybe there's a fortune cookie inside.
Well, now that the illusion covering up what it was is dispelled, does Gronk, with his arcane understanding, have a better idea of what this might be?
Looking at it, he'll say, I've seen a few of these before, similar makes and creations. He says, they've contained various things inside. I've seen one that was someone's treasure trove. It contained a small bag of holding type thing. Another that was a lich's phylactery, but that was a long time ago. But the way that it is created to completely shield from someone who doesn't actually figure it out. There's no cheating with this. Sorry.
Yeah, that is a bummer. But I suppose we'll have to figure it out. Thank you for your help, Thor.
Yep. Be careful. Don't blow it up. And based on what I know, there's going to be a tooth inside of it.
Who would keep a tooth inside of a box? Is this some sort of fey creature known as the Tooth Fairy, perhaps? I've heard legends of the beast.
Honestly, there's actually a tooth fairy stat block in here. That's
I've seen that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But good luck, unless you're not the Mad Gnome, in which case, which is a very high possibility.
Whoa, wait. What referred to me as the Mad Gnome?
Oh, nothing. No worries.
That's pretty cool.
But as
I don't
he
think
says
it's you
that,
anyway.
Driddle, that was a nickname that your friends gave to you before you were arrested.
Yeah, that was
like, he shouldn't know that.
Yeah, that was from high school, dude.
Yeah, basically, that was like your nickname in high school, yeah.
Oh, if you say that, something or similar to that, Thor goes, "Oh, so it is you." Well, then if that's the case, guess who? Another person has an eye on you, adding to your very large list of people who have eyes on you. The Raven Queen says you have what I'm looking for, and since that item is small enough to be that little orb, I have to assume the tooth is in there.
Who would? I'll try. I'll try to find a tooth inside of a ball that was inside of a cabinet.
Sometimes you guys say things, and it makes it so
hard not to.
Hard. No, it makes it impossibly difficult to not reveal all of my grand secrets. The way that one of you two just phrased something is brilliant without you even knowing.
Yeah, the item I'm looking for is not necessarily a tooth, but
I guarantee you it was Thor who said it.
Of course.
Oh, I'm so excited to reveal that to you. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Thavos, what are you doing?
Eric's gonna love what I sent him over then.
I'm gonna go track down my favorite toad.
Mm-hmm.
By track down, I'm gonna say, "Hey man, come here," because he has to listen.
Right. Takes him a few minutes, but he beep bops on over to you.
Were you able to attend to the task?
I was. Luckily, it was fresh.
Good. Now, do I have any more jobs for him right now? I probably do, but I can't remember.
Fold my laundry.
Actually, I do have a job for him. You're gonna wait here. You know the door of the laboratory? If you ever see a drow that isn't Jarlaxle, Driddle, whatever the hell you want to call them, kill him violently.
Rob, can I use the bathroom? Hey guys.
Exit or enter?
Exit or enter. Either of those two options. Unless I'm with them.
Yes, of course.
No drow except for Driddle, Jarlaxle, Puppet, Driddle. Anyone but Driddle, who is a drow, you kill them. Yeah.
I will follow that to the letter.
Can't wait to see how that backfires.
So is that confirmed that now Gromp can't use the bathroom downstairs and use a peanut bucket?
I hope you have a chamber pot, yeah.
He is in prison. He gets none of those things.
Yep.
He lost hand privileges. He just doesn't know it yet.
Mm-hmm. I need to look into something really quick. Not right now, but later. I got ideas. Okay. I think that if we... Is there any business that anyone wants to take care of as far as looking into Grost?
I just want to kill him. I will lie in wait.
Stabby.
I think realistically, in game at this point, I don't think I'm thinking about that guy right now. I'll probably just take a nap outside actually and cast alarm.
About halfway through your nap, you are startled awake by a loud ringing sound.
Yeah, my hand will fly to Dawnbringer and look around.
You ignite the blade and it shines bright light everywhere. And way off in the distance, now running, turns around, the eyes reflecting that light, is a small orange tabby cat.
I chopped the deer, now it's your turn.
A small orange tabby cat?
One of Grot's most well-used forms. Kill it now before it gets close.
Is that actually, true?
No, not at all. I
was like, I don't know.
It has 6 little toe beans.
I can't see its toe beans from here, right?
No, you can't.
I was okay. Oh, Driddle's just messing with me. I'm sorry.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
If he opens his mouth, you can usually count on that.
Now wait, now Thavos, you canonically hate cats. Shoot it too.
Is that established? When did I establish that?
That's the last part of my wish.
Canonically now that I hate cats.
Yeah, only orange ones though.
Yeah, well, then I think realistically, I don't know if she'd think about it too much. She'd just see someone kind of panicking and she'd go to help.
No one's panicking.
Oh,
There's just a random cat in the Underdark.
He's just running?
No, he got startled and ran away from you for a second and then stopped and turned around and looked at the light, and that's when its eyes reflected, but
okay.
Just now starts walking away.
Well, then I guess I'd probably put my sword. I'd keep Dawnbringer out and see if maybe the cat would, like, come to me.
It just kind of turns around and just starts walking down the cavern.
A little suspicious, but she'll follow it with Dawnbringer out.
Yeah, you follow this cat as it just kind of wanders down the cavern, taking some turns, leading you away from the tower. And with your passive perception, you spot there's 2 more further ahead. So a total of 3 cats, which not a common thing to see in the Underdark.
Yeah, those are like sky surface dwellers.
One of these next cats is a striped gray and white cat. The other one is more like a wild cat. Kind of looks like a lynx or one of them jungle cats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, given the weird situation, I think she'd feel comforted. Maybe she's reminded of her lord a bit.
Oh, they're gonna eat you.
Probably.
It's gonna be like that cat from Captain Marvel. You're done for.
I'm calling witches right now.
No, it's the family of druids that knew that deer. They're seeking revenge.
Yeah, but she'll approach them and just keep Dawnbringer out. Maybe not more for light at her side than like really anything threatening.
Mm-hmm.
And he was angry at me. You're using him as a torch.
Yeah. To approach kitties.
Kitten.
Let's see here. The cats lead you into a small chamber.
Oh no.
Where there doesn't seem to be another exit other than the one you came through. But you enter and you see kind of a naturally formed seat made out of stone. And seated there is a man. That very, very pale skin, kind of wild black hair, and covered completely in black clothing with gold ornamentation on him.
Now Trishek's become a crazy cat person.
Oh, yeah.
And he does the little silver bell on me. Does it go off at all?
That detects fiends, right?
Yes.
No. Do you want to use your divine sense?
I do.
Remind me what that detects.
It detects good and evil, sense anything affected by the hollow spell, and I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
This is an extremely powerful celestial.
Do I get the feeling that I know him, like if there's some familiarity?
An innate sense, like you've never met this guy, but he feels familiar, yeah.
And I'll turn off Dawnbringer and turn and say, "My lord, is that you?"
He cracks a little smile and says, "I appreciate the formality, but there's no need."
How many fingers does this man have, really quick?
Make a perception check.
Because I'm glad divine sense helps, but I'm like, perception.
Always count the fingers.
Always count the fingers.
He's wearing mittens.
19.
Normal fingers.
She gives a big audible sigh and smile and kind of approaches him.
The orange cat jumps into his lap and he's like, "I'm not who you think I am, but I was sent. I'm a representative of sorts. And I think that he wants you to know that you're doing good things. You're on the right path, and I know there are moments where you doubt that, but he has been having a hand in your direction recently. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but there's a sense of frustration that's been building in your group that is not hidden, relatively. It's clear. But the quest that you follow is divinely guided. I'm struggling to find the words for this, but
we're being watched is basically what you're saying.
You are. You are. But as I sense that you have gathered, there is something else. And whether our master has lacked the ability to detect what it is, or if he just doesn't want to tell me, I don't know what it is. And your halfling friend is going about trying to find answers, and that's a good thing. Answers are needed for this. But I'm going to be completely forthright with you, and I don't want you to get scared. The Cat Lord is scared. He doesn't enjoy not knowing. You know how that is. But
yes, the Taran did say something about Gratz even being afraid in dreams, no less. Not in real life, in dreams.
Which, whatever entity, whatever creature, whatever group this is that is spying, watching, making sure that things happen certain ways, it's the fact that it is hidden, it doesn't lend itself to a very positive light, does it?
No, it just feels like we're doing its bidding. I mean, getting rid of the Demon Lords is good, but something tells me we're being drawn to do it for another purpose, other than it being inherently good.
And that may be the case, but I will also tell you that, this is off topic, the influence of the Prince of Demons has spread across the overworld of the material plane. The beasts of Cholt are becoming wild and voracious. It's not just the Underdark that's feeling the effects of these demons. And so, thus, many of the gods are putting a lot of their efforts into supporting you all behind the scenes, and also helping with relief. There are people who, are suffering because of these creatures, and there are champions, little c, of the gods that are helping with that. However, I come to you with an invitation. This force that's working behind the shadows needs to be stopped. And whether that's before or after the Demon Lords, it doesn't matter. But a lot of the gods have their hands full as is. And, how do I put this? A position has opened up recently for a championship role of the Cat Lord. Again, little c.
Well, I mean, aside from being offered something as rewarding and just having that amount of faith placed in one would be enough, what would I need to do? I mean, we're here to do his will regardless. Right. If he's worried, then I'm worried.
I don't think there's anything that you need to change. I think that you guys are on the right path, but I wish that I had an easy answer for you. I wish that I had some magic 5-step plan to make your group all get together and defeat the Demon Lords easy, like just a step, but there's not. So keep doing what you're doing. I think influence and inspiration will come to you as needed. And just do your best to remain patient. I know what it's like to deal with thieves and liars and power mongers, but you all have the same goal. And as heavy of a weight as it may be, you're kind of the backbone of the Abyssal Breakers.
It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like anyone's listening anymore. Or
if
they
you were
even
there,
did.
If you were there, would they still be doing what they're doing? If you weren't there, I should say. Would they still be together? Forgive my intrusion into your plans and such, but do you think that the one called Blackmane would be more corrupted than he is now if you weren't there? Because I think he would. I think he would have gone off on a dark path a long time ago, and he never would have gotten this far. Maybe he would have gotten the Wand of Orcus, and, great, but, what does that potential future come to? Luckily, we shouldn't have to find out, but, the Drivel was rotting in jail. That was his fate for the foreseeable future. And I'd like to think that it's because you joined the group and held it together that he was able to join. Taran has fallen victim to so many of Gratz's influences that she needs someone to lean on. And is she going to lean on Thagos? She's known him the longest. But no. Thagos isn't someone that can be leaned upon necessarily. My point is that you are as cliche as it may be, you're the glue that's kind of holding this group together. You've helped Thor understand that there is this big threat, and he's more than willing to help. But again, if your more gentle personality wasn't there do you think that they would have spared him in the labyrinth? Probably not. They probably would have seen a bugbear and thought, oh, danger, enemy.
I think you're giving me too much importance. They're good people.
I know. But everyone has their role, and I think I'm just trying to help you realize yours. And I'm not saying that everyone's role is bad. General. I'm not going to list off everyone's individual roles, but just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually that little C champion may change.
Maybe.
So, he stands up and says, "I'm hungry. You want anything?"
No, I think we're good with rations so far.
Marvelous.
Treat yourself.
And he transforms and reveals himself as a werecat and scampers off into the distance. The other cats following him.
Oh, I kind of wanted one to hang around the tower.
We'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, sick. I've got a nice cantrip that means I can raise a small beast back up as an undead for my pet.
And there it is.
There it is.
She'll just kind of ponder that and
Now-
go back to kind of sitting at her, walking out and just sitting at the base of the tower. There's no point in going inside so far, just thinking about things.
Just remember what happened to the last champion in our group. Only good things happened to him.
Who was the
You're
champion?
talking about Brand? Oh, Brand. Yeah, both of them.
Brand and
They were champions of bad guys. It's okay. I think that as you sit down, you kind of glance back up at the tower and you see Trishek sitting in a window, not creepily staring at you, but he's got his bow on his lap, like twiddling an arrow in his fingers, and sees you and gives a nod, but is clearly keeping a very close eye on the tower's surroundings. Drill and Thor, you guys exit the lab, leaving.
Could you answer
yes.
the last question I sent you, though?
Let me see here.
Oh yeah, and I'll leave with the Shield Guardian's new directive. If Gromp tries to cast any spell that we don't authorize him, just start punching him really hard.
Yeah, no, I got you. Just looking at the last question, Thor, Driddle, can you send me, if there's anything that I wouldn't remember, what all do you have in the lab? Just kind of send me what you remember is in the lab.
A lot of it was used up. From the first time I made a barrel.
It's kind of just your private area, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much just my room at this point. A lot of the stuff that was of use in Vizirant's Horde, I used up for spell components already. So it's pretty much just the stuff I have that isn't on my person. So pretty much just like dirty clothes and maybe like a sock or two.
Yeah.
And like I probably like old like embalming fluids or whatever else I never found use for yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so you guys exit. Cleve invisibly kind of dodges out of the way as you guys step out. But you don't know he's there, he's invisible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it would be close to the time where you guys could get some rest. If you all want to, that's up to you. If you guys want to take a long rest or no?
I mean, okay, Nat, but coming back, more people hate me than before. Thavos is indifferent to me. I mean, if they're gonna long rest, yes, I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's rest, guys.
Sure.
I would like to go find Valencia.
Okay.
I'd like to do the same as well.
If we're doing stuff, I would like to cast Scry after they're done doing whatever.
Oh my god!
Well, we'll start with Thavos. Thavos, you go and find her.
So, we've been back to the tower. Have you been able to retrieve my heart?
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
I might not need to cast Scry, guys. We're dying tonight.
Valencia's just sitting against the tower, like, still thinking about things. He goes, yeah, actually. Take a seat. She should be here soon. Let me see. And I'll take out the sending stone and say, Vale, I have Thavos with me. Are you nearby?
I'm getting jumped. Help!
You kind of hear your own message a second later as a very, very, very distant echo down one of those caverns.
No way she actually got jumped.
I'll look at Valencia. What did you do?
No, Thavos. I think my question is, what did you do? Graven Hollow isn't precise, but it gave me enough of a clue. You had me carry her body, Thavos.
I'll look down the tunnel we heard the echo from.
Make a perception check.
This isn't how this was supposed to go.
How was it supposed to go, Thavos? Tell me.
God damn it.
Hey,
Tell me.
Thompson, you were saying it was Graven Hollow, though. You're a real homie for that one.
Thavos, you look down this tunnel, and in the distance you can see what looks like a sending stone, but you are just so, like, your mind is almost like static. You're overwhelmed with thoughts and emotions of, like, this is not how this was supposed to go.
Yeah, okay.
Make an intelligence save.
Ah, crap.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Just kill them now.
Kill everyone.
Yeah. Snap.
Oh.
At regular intelligence save. Okay, no, I've got a handle. 27.
You have a thought. What if this is just some kind of sick trick? But you don't see her. But again, a thought doesn't come from your brain. It almost feels like it was whispered from someone else, not actually like behind your shoulder, but it like enters your brain the same way it would if someone had said it.
I'll sort of snarl. How was it supposed to go? You were supposed to hold it. It was my insurance. It wasn't...
Your insurance? Your heart was your insurance, Davos? Really?
You were supposed to keep her safe.
And I did. She left to come back to you, you idiot, because she loves you, and she's loyal to you. And what you did was make her into a rock that felt every day of hunger in that bag. It wasn't a magical sleep, Thavos. She remembered it. What you did was cruel, and she still came back to you.
No. That's not how it works. I tested it, I checked.
Thavos, the first thing that we had to do for her was feed her. She was starving. She couldn't blink.
No, that's not right.
If you don't believe me, ask her. But really ask her, and ask her yourself if she would lie to make you feel better.
Is she here? You look around.
You don't see her. Not with a 7, you don't.
7? Yeah, I assumed as much. She is a rogue.
Mm-hmm. She's a very powerful rogue.
If I was a cruel person, I could have hidden her. If I were a worse person, I could have used her against you. But you know what? No, because you're my friend. Regardless if you don't think I am at this moment, I'm your friend.
No, you see, you were supposed to hide her.
No, Thavos, you hid her. Hid her from yourself, so that you didn't have to look into her eyes as you did what you were planning on doing. Whatever your plans are, you were hiding from her because you couldn't look her in the eye.
I was keeping her safe from me.
And it's time you stop making other people's choices. She wanted to be with you, Thavos. For all your bravery and the Shadow Arcade bravery, you guys really truly fear death, but you're only supposed to get one life. And you could have been living this one with her. You know how people don't even get that chance sometimes, and you had it pre-built in, and this is what you chose to do with it.
There are some things that have to be done. I could have chosen to ignore what I'm supposed to do, what I have to do, what's right, and be happy. Some people aren't meant to be happy, Valencia. What have I done to deserve happiness?
That's not your choice to make. She deserved to be happy, Thavos, and you made her happy.
She will be when I'm done, after I'm gone.
Or she could be
Where is she?
Now, with you, away from all this madness, and just with you protecting her. That's all she wanted. It's all I would have ever wanted from someone.
I'm gonna look around again, see if I can see her. This is not how it's supposed to go, and I don't particularly want to be here chatting with Valencia.
Make another perception check.
Wait, why did it roll? What?
I'll take the 20.
Okay. I don't know why it rolled 2. Because that's not even tied to anything. That's just a 20.
It's true. Yeah, weird.
While he's kind of searching around frantically, can I look up where Trishek is and kind of just wave him off and say, like, put the bow and arrow down?
Your time has come, Trishek.
Trishek, can he see?
Trishek just starts shooting arrows into the cavern.
He, doesn't have an arrow drawn, but he's standing with his bow in his hand with an arrow knocked. And he, gives you, a look like, I'm not letting you do this alone.
I just put it down. I just kind of motioning, put it down.
Erickson, did you see my message?
I did, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thor also pulls back an arrow.
Yeah.
He can stay where he is watching, but I just want him to put the bow down.
Do we hear this commotion?
Thor has high enough perception.
What's your perception, pal?
My perception is a 22.
Not high enough.
Not for them.
I know what you're looking for. Not high enough.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But with the 22, I'm sure that you would hear this conversation happening. That depends. Are you guys trying to be quiet about this? Sounds like it's getting a little heated.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm not.
I didn't think so.
Do I see her with my 20?
No.
No? I'll turn to Valencia. You said she's coming, but she isn't here. I was keeping her safe.
And
if she's hurt because of what you did, there is nowhere you can hide. There is nothing you can do, because you will have torn out my heart, and I will destroy everything you care about.
Thavos, then you have already done a marvelous job of destroying yourself. That's been the hardest thing to watch ever since she disappeared. And I shove the stone at him and say, Thavos, just shut up and find her.
As you say that, Thavos, you kind of get a little fired up and you start to step towards Valencia, and she takes an instinctive step back into a chokehold with a dagger against her throat as Vale holds her dagger there. Holds Valencia in a chokehold and says, yeah, Thavos, find me. Do what you're going to do. See what happens.
Trishek, don't. And I yell, Trishek, do not do anything.
Wait, he has Valencia in a chokehold with a dagger?
Yeah.
Yep.
Vale does, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, Valencia, you can hear the sound of a drawstring being pulled. He hasn't released any arrow yet, but he has it trained. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't want to shoot, obviously, but...
Trishek,
going to Vortex Warp.
Where are you right now?
I think you said I was close enough to do perception, so I was assuming I'd follow the voices to them, see the knife hold, and then Vortex Warp. I only need 90 feet, or even less than that.
Okay, are you casting it on Vale? What are you doing?
Casting on Valencia, a willing creature, to get her out of the chokehold.
A willing creature? I don't consent to that.
Then make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, because Deimos is near me, do I get a +3 to this? Yay!
If you consider you an ally.
Well, that's a good question.
That's true.
Considers you an ally.
Thavos, do you consider Valencia an ally at the moment?
I don't know that I consider anyone right here an ally.
I got you, bro.
A lot going down.
It's our chance to kill Ront in the chaos.
Oh, you bitch.
No one will see him get fireballed.
Yeah, you fail.
Dude, just
keep me. You're not willing to make a CUC saving throw.
Just keep me in front of Vale, bro. I'm not trying to get her shot.
She's about to kill you.
It's okay. Honestly, if we can recon, don't cast it.
No, I'm saying Thor doesn't know that. I know that. Thor doesn't.
Got it. Just
okay.
keep me nearby.
Where do you put Valencia?
Behind me.
Damn it!
So 90 feet away.
Why are we teleporting everybody?
I'm asking Thor. I'll turn around and say, "Are you okay?" Just to Valencia. Now that I've gotten her away from a knife hold.
No,
I made that harder than I needed to be.
And I just push him. It's like, Trishek, please don't.
He hasn't loosed an arrow yet.
He's
I'm gonna rush back. Please just. I'm gonna try to get closer to them again.
With Valencia yelling at Trishek, can I see him?
Oh yeah. He's up in a window near the top of the tower, probably second to last floor, with his bow out, arrow knocked and drawn.
Well, I guess now Valencia or Vale is there. No Valencia. She's what, 4 feet from me?
Yeah, about 4 feet from you, sure.
I guess I'll just look at her and be like, was she right? Were you conscious? Right? That wasn't what I intended. That was never...
Well, let's see. I remember a cavern, and I remember a Medusa head, and then I remember darkness inside of a bag of holding, and Thavos, I ran out of air in 10 minutes. You ever held your breath for 3 months? You ever held your eyes open for 3 months? You ever held your face in the same contorted way for 3 months, Thavos? And she steps closer to you. Again, dagger's out. Her half-face mask is still on. And, well, I guess you have her mask. It looks like she's constructed her own mask again out of something else. And she is stepping towards you. I got a 17 on intimidation, if that means anything to you.
I was going with he's pretty intimidated anyway. He's seeing a ghost. She's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm also immune to fear, so I guess
Well, mechanical fear, sure.
Yeah.
She says, 3 months, Thavos, for your little ego power trip. I get that you hate the Raven Queen. I get that you crave nothing but power. I get it. I'm moving on from that. I don't care. I've been fiercely loyal to you for 15,000 years. And you throw me in a bag of holding like I'm trash. To protect yourself. To remove weakness. If you were really strong, you wouldn't have to. And she shoves you and just turns around and starts walking away.
You're right. This is the proof.
Thavos, you are an idiot. Go after her. What are you doing?
They just broke up.
I'll turn to Valencia.
Are you gonna let her prove you right that you're weak? Show her that you're strong. Go after her.
There's an arrow loosed from the tower that smashes against the ground into a cloud of dust, and Trishak appears, teleporting via his arrow.
Oh, cool.
And he says, I mean, she's right.
He heard her from all the way up in that damn tower?
She wasn't whispering.
He has long ears.
Like elephant ears, you know, they pick up a lot of sound.
Yeah.
God damn. Who needs sonar?
Yeah, but he says, she was right, wasn't she?
But she came back. That means something. That he displayed weakness? Yes.
I made my choice, Valencia, and she's made hers. I'll turn back to her. You've doomed my people. I hope you know that. I'm gonna walk back into the tower.
She says, kind of yells back at you. They were already doomed, Thavos. Black Mane, whatever you want to be called. They were already doomed. They've been doomed for millennia. I didn't seal their fate. The person who's hunting down their queen did.
I'll turn to Valencia. He did.
Okay. And you turn to go into the tower?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch my special rock. I'm done with this shit.
Okay. Thavos stomps into the tower. Valencia, Trishak stands there, just kind of arms linked by his sides with his bow. He just kind of looks at his brother leave and doesn't have anything to say. But I'll tell you what he's feeling. He feels a pit in his stomach. There's an emptiness that has been occupied by Thavos for so long. For so long, Trishak had someone to look up to, someone to revere, and albeit he had jealousy towards Thavos, he doesn't. And this role model for him has turned into something far worse. Something that clearly doesn't fit that bill anymore. Thavos, you go upstairs, walking by Driddle, Tarin, I'm sure. Ront is there, and you grab your gem. What do you do?
Where is Driddle? Because unless someone
That's a good
stops
question.
me, I'm going to take possession of a certain mage.
Where is Driddle?
I'm sure I'm in the lab with Gromp still.
Yeah, you kind of, the door kind of bursts open, Thavos is there, and you see an emotion on his face that kind of pairs something that you saw on Dritz's face a couple days ago. Just an unfiltered, unbridled anger that you haven't ever seen before. And you've seen Thavos face Orcus, and this is something much deeper. than revenge or a righteous bloodlust. Thavos marches forward, grabs Groff by the collar, and starts dragging him out the door.
Where are you going with him?
I shackled him. He's mine.
All right.
And then
You just letting him go?
Does Gromp look like he wants to go?
I mean, he's kind of struggling. Thavos, he's not going willingly. Like, he's struggling against Thavos, but Thavos is far stronger than he is.
When will you be back?
when will I be back? He says. Why would I come back, Driddle? What does this place have for me? But pain and suffering. I can get that anywhere. I'm gonna toss the gem onto the ground so it opens its gate. You, Driddle, might be welcome. Tell anyone else that if they come, they will be met not as friends. And especially tell Valencia. I will see her soon. And then I'm going to tell Cleve to... I'm going to step through. Cleve, grab the gem. Come with me.
Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah.
Because I'm assuming I can't pick it up and bring it with me through the gate.
You can't. Cleve turns visible in front of you, Driddle. Kind of jump scaring you a little bit. And he steps forward and grabs the gem, and Driddle, you watch as the portal on Thavos' face closes. Not the way you want to see him go.
Yeah.
And Cleve gives you a devious, toothy grin and just is gone.
Well, I'll turn back to the Shield Guardian. It looks like you're my only friend in the tower now. As the snowman just melts into the floor.
Mm-hmm. Probably causing some kind of water damage, but Thavos, you find yourself in, I would assume, Thanatos, in the temple of the citadel where Orcus lies, and I'm going to take over your character for a second. Okay. Thavos just kind of stands there for a second, and Cleve is standing to the side waiting for an order. And Thavos just kind of like stumbles and sits on the ground and just kind of feels something break. And tears just start streaming down his face. He's not sobbing, though. It's not something that's, it's actively happening. He's just weeping without feeling it. Something that feels very Shadar Kai of experiencing an emotion without truly experiencing it. Generally, you sit there with your shield guardian and watch the snowman melt into a puddle, and there's kind of a lump in your throat. It's a little bit of fear. There's that uncertainty that, like, you don't know what's going to happen from here. You don't know what he's planning. Now he has Gromp. Great. What does that mean? There's so much that is outside of your realm of knowledge, and it terrifies you. Thor, you start running after Vale. What was your stealth check that you made?
26.
And you kind of watch from a distance as she walks down this tunnel and just breaks into a run and is doing the same thing that I described Thavos is doing. She is sobbing as she runs away from the tower, just overcome with emotion that doesn't really feel it. It's like her mind wants to experience it, but she won't allow it to happen. Valencia, what are you doing?
I think I'm just standing. It looks like I'm looking at Trishek, but everything just kind of glazed over, and I think I just like. It's not until like I actually feel like wetness that I'm crying, and I kind of just say like that. It was the right thing, wasn't it? She got to choose, and why doesn't it feel good?
I don't know. I thought that something better would come out of that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know.
They were supposed to be in love, isn't that? How do you spend 1,500 years with a person? And he just walked away and left her.
I don't know. And you guys just kind of sit there, overcome with emotion. And just confusion. And just that aching sense of pain, of betrayal and heartache. Unsure of what the next step may be. And I think that's a good point for us to end tonight's session.